fight, 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 fight. Love the energy.
Violence.
We're gonna fight. That's what's gonna happen. Hi everyone. Welcome to
We
Cursed
are.
Ones. Also known as that's what CC stands for. Cursed.
So true.
Cursed cones. I stole that joke from CC herself.
You're welcome. It's okay.
But hi everyone.
Plagiarism in the chat.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to make a formal apology to CC.
You make them all outside.
No, it's okay. You're me, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, I am you. Hi guys, welcome to Cursed Ones. I'm CC, the Dungeon Master. The question of the day is, what Cursed One would you recruit to fight a Tarask? All nerves, hello, who are you? What Cursed Ones, either NPC or PC, would you recruit to fight a Tarask?
Triao. I'm Eggabooha. I play Thrux. And I am currently I will throw in. I'm currently not feeling the best. I just got my second shot, so I'm still kind of feeling under the weather, so if I'm more low key today, that's why.
I feel like we should all also add whatever is happening to us physically or mentally. What are the vibes today?
What
illness
your
do
life,
you have
man?
right now?
What is wrong?
What illness do you have right now?
What is your illness? What's your damage?
What-
Oh god, oh jeez. Hi, I'm CC2! The second CC. There are two CCs now.
Whoa! Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm the Dungeon Master, also known as Dean. For what Cursed One, NPC or PC, I would recruit to fight a Tarask. I would recruit Heartbreaker, because it has been shown in canon that Heartbreaker can turn other people into Tarasks. So, 2 Tarasks!
Wow.
Alternatively, he can be a sacrifice. Anyways.
Oh no.
Late Pog! Oh, also, I forgot to mention what's wrong with me this week. Welcome to What's Wrong with Lissy Loops. I got a sinus infection, so when I move too much, my head hurts a lot. So I'm gonna be a statue this session, guys.
A statue moment.
Ooh, Late Pog! Who
Hi,
are
it
you?
is I,
Who would you
Late
recruit?
Pog.
No.
I'm crime. No doubles.
This is a
it is
competitive
I.
question of the day.
Oh my god. It is I, crime, and I play Bennie, and I would recruit Stanley, the standard poodle. And
Stanley the Standard Poodle?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
and what's sorry, go ahead.
We're just going to say that is one of one of the cursed beasts. That
It is.
one that one rich guy. Frou.
Yeah. And what's wrong with me? Well, they don't know yet. I got called in for blood work, and then they're like,
Ugh.
"Oh, your blood work is icky. Come back immediately."
We all have something going on.
So
this
now
week.
I've gotten blood work a second time, and they've refused to tell me the results.
That's horrifying.
Oh,
I
that's
got blood work
weird.
too.
Yeah.
Bloodwork is such a process.
Wow. Marriage counseling simulator. Who are you, and who would you recruit to fight a Tarask?
Hi, I'm the first CC. I play Charpay, and it's the obvious answer. I gotta go with Veldrin since I'm the first person who gets to say
Now
him.
nobody
You are
else
also-
denies Veldrin.
No.
And
See-
what's wrong with me is that I just heard my cat throw up in the other room, and I just fed her, and as she eats up on a shelf, she goes up her cat tree and goes up there so that Merlin doesn't steal her food. And I heard her as she was going down the cat tree, she started throwing up. So now it's projectile
God.
all over the room, and I have to go clean that up.
Oh,
God.
So far we have vaccinated trademark, sinus infection, ominous blood, and cat just went off the rails. Nothing bad ever happens. Who are you? I hope nothing bad happened to you this week.
Oh boy, well.
No.
Yeah.
Someone has to be okay.
Hi, I'm Kiki. I play Lelee. I would recruit Elian because come on.
Oh, come on!
See, Elliot would get stomped. See, this is what would happen if Elliot got recruited. He would just push up his glasses and would go, "Well, that appears to be a Tarask. Did you know that Tarask?" And then just get squished.
I think mainly because we both know when to run.
That's also fair. Elian also knows how to run.
So run away. So it's no secret that I have allergies.
No.
And I take medication for the allergies, but I forgot like 3 days in a row. And I woke up this morning and went, uh-oh.
Oh
And
no.
everything just kind of collapsed.
That's
So
not
we
good.
are it's nothing.
Legitimately, everyone here today is just
It shouldn't be anything detrimental, but if I have to
Valid.
like dip for like halfway through the session, you'll know why.
okay. God,
Because
this
she
is
is
just all of this
dying.
is a ticking time bomb. Everyone's gonna die halfway through the session physically.
Dead.
Yeah.
The balloon. Who are you? What Cursed Ones member would you recruit?
Hi, I'm Thorpe. I play Own, and I would recruit Own because me and Own, we both love fountain pens, and I feel like we could both use it to stab them.
To stab a Tarask.
Yes.
Good
I mean,
plan.
We both might die, but we both stab it.
And I think we know your damage this week is also vaccination.
I mean, yes,
not a
but I'm
damage, it's a
fine.
good
I swear to
thing.
God, I'm fine.
Okay, someone
I
is
am making
fine.
myself be fine.
Fine.
We have one fine person. The balloonist. Very funny little name. God, I'm just... I ruined the joke then and there. The balloon and the balloonist. Who are you? Funny man. Go!
Hi, I am Cole. I play Wilfred. I'm gonna say I'd recruit Lee because they seem cool.
Lee is
And,
cool. Lee would have
yeah.
a panic attack, though.
Well, maybe they can do something. What's wrong with me? I've gotten very little sleep and am tired, and I'm currently being overwhelmed by, like, every loud noise. My volume is so
no.
low right now.
Oh, no. Well, I feel also that's a random segue to me, not to shift attention to me, but I've been up since, well, I got to bed at 7
You
a.m.
should have slept. Slept.
Oh no.
Pure fumes!
Let's you loop.
What
AK
are
hands,
you,
bro.
sus? Who are you? What's up? What's your
When you
damage?
talk to your sus, bitch. Anyways. Eon, Trio. I would pick Condi, because yeah, he rides on a big worm,
Yeah,
but you could run off.
Legit,
run off.
just
That's fair.
summon the Pangea.
That's fair.
Yeah, just summon the Pangea, bro. And what's wrong with me is yesterday I had the worst fucking sore throat and I had to work, right? So I just kept speaking, and at that point it was practically gone. And now today it's like it's not that bad, but God.
I bore witness to what Eon's voice sounded like last night. Completely different version. Imagine a dubbed voice of an anime male protagonist. That's what Eon sounded like.
Oh no.
So-
Dude, my fucking gender fucking transcended, bro.
Dude, same. Me every day. Alright! That's the Cursed Ones. That's our introductions. What a cast we have today.
Boy howdy.
What happened last session? What happened? So much stuff. You guys had just gotten out of the Temple of Genesis with, well, Genesis, who ended up being recruited into the party. As much as you guys hate me saying that, I'm going to say it anyways. So, with actual Curse God in the party went trudging through the wastes of the desert. During their long rest, both Thrux and Wilfred got pulled into one of Owen's visions. It was a mess, as per usual. And also, Thrux also threw a temper tantrum, but that just happens sometimes. He was a little angry. From there, you guys set out upon the desert waste after bearing witness to a fox spirit cleaning up some dead cursed beast bodies outside. And out on the desert waste, you encountered many of obstacles in your midst, including a sand pit trap with quicksand in it. Hazel almost died. Everyone else was pretty fine. Wilfred came and saved the day with a little tune, a little floaty tune, and Unknown turned into a balloon. Hence the name. Unknown got hit with the Willikite of weightlessness, which made Own weightless for about an hour, and they were just holding him like a balloon, which is excellent. From there, you guys found yourselves upon a long stretch of a salt flat, and you guys soon came to realize that this salt flat was actually a shed of a behir. Behir can grow near infinitely in the world of Wolvenshire, and it was scary, to say the least, especially when a little baby Bahir showed up and kind of bit Charpay in the ankle and paralyzed her. So that was bad. And then the party came upon a large cliff that they had to scale with relative ease thanks to Lelee and some teleportation spells from the party. Then they came across a little buried village, which they soon learned, they soon learned, belonged, had once previously I cannot speak today, guys, had once previously housed 11, Audie, which was the captain of Thrux's crew, Raven, Lelee's uncle, and a strange kind of woman who was dubbed as their mother. And yeah, from there, they got intimidated by one. One gave them a mysterious map that had some marks on both Sharks Harbor and Spring Bay. And then they went back to Blackpool, which brings us back to now. What a recap. So, let's jump into it. Shall we jump into it? Let's jump into it.
Let's jump into it.
All right. And the smell of sulfur is pungent in the air. It's thick, disgusting, and smoky, and it bellows off into the distance. It's fire. It's always the same song and dance, isn't it? It's always high, bellowing, bright, hot hellfire. One's words bite like a chilling mockery in kind of the back of your minds. That phrase that he had uttered to you before you guys left for Blackpool. The good luck message he had sent. It was almost mocking you. Seemed like he knew you would find this. The shoots of twisted bamboo crumble and crack, flames trailing and spiraling up their base and through the shoots. The entire forest looks like it's roofed in fire. The red maple of the trees swallowed by the carmine of the flame. You'd get yourself killed running in there without fire resistance. Blackpool is nothing more than an immolation by now, left at the mercy of you, the unfortunate folk that bears its witness. And there's Hazel. And he just rips out this guttural scream of complete and utter parental agony, knowing that his son is in that burning village. And with cries of utter desperation, and without any hesitation, he runs. Charpay, unable to fight against it, is forced along with him, the weight seemingly nothing for him. Sheer desperation and adrenaline is all that he can recognize, and in just a moment of startling stiffness, you all watch him make a hot foot hasten into the flames. What do you all do?
This isn't
Bye.
good.
Oh no!
Crap, I need my sheet.
So, Hazel and Charpay are completely gone directly into the burning forest and subsequent village of Blackpool.
Owen's gonna follow after them.
Okay. Oh, and you're just gonna start running after. You're the first one to kind of move. Lelee as well. No real hesitation, just starting forward towards it.
Yep.
Into the fire?
Yes.
I'm gonna activate the wings just to fly over it.
Okay. You're going to fly over the flames?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Triao,
try my best to avoid the flames?
We'll get to
Or
that.
at least-
Triao, you're going to
alright.
take off into the air, kind of your form rippling and changing as storm-like wings burst from your back, and you leap off into the air and start to fly over it, and the entire place from above, it looks like it is just completely covered in a sheet of fire. As for those who are running in, who is running in, first of all? Just pure adrenaline nerves. That would be Lelee, unknown. Anyone else?
I'll probably follow after Triao if, like, the smoke doesn't kill us.
Yeah, sure. You're also gonna fly up with Triao. Bennie, are you following Triao or going into the fire?
I am going to follow Triao.
Okay, with your winged boots, you're gonna touch off into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I am not gonna head into the smoke.
Okay. So you are just standing outside the village, just standing there watching?
For the most part, I like my into a better view, but where I can like kind of see what's going on with them. But
you
like,
would have to go
not-
in.
Yeah, no, then I'm just standing.
Okay. You're standing kind of on the outskirts where the end of the bamboo forest meets the desert. Okay. And Elian as well just is going to activate his 30-foot radius of snowy chill, though he turns it into a small kind of rainstorm and wills the ice around it into a much less dense form. And they are just going to dash inside right after Lelee and Unknown. And it is actually going to create like this little sheet of ice that's going to help kind of skate him inside into the fire, kind of going right after Hazel, who had basically made a death sprint inside. And as for the people running inside, both Lelee, Unknown, and Elian, as you guys are just beginning to throw yourself into the flaming and just absolutely desolate bamboo forest, things are falling around you, bamboo shoots are crashing and crumbling to the ground. You mostly push them out of the way. The heat is unbearable. I'm gonna have you two both roll a dexterity saving throw. Going in. Elian has fire defenses, so he won't need to do this.
Oh, that's...
Where's my dice here? Oh no!
Oh! Was that a nat 1? Was that a nat 1?
But almost. Let me add my modifier because it's not a nat 1, but that is not the number I wanted to roll.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that's 3.
That's a 3. Ooh.
Really?
Okay, a 3. Good Christ, off to a wonderfully awful start. No, you were the first one to kind of head into the flaming forest, Lelee quick behind you, and as you are kind of making your way through, you are definitely not built to go quickly through these kind of bamboo forests. And as they are scorching and kind of these flames that come from the bottom and start rising up to the top to create this huge kind of this desolate fireball that just engulfs the entire place. You are swallowed in it, and you are going to take 20 fire damage.
Fun times.
And you are also going to fall prone as these shoots of bamboo are going to kind of topple on top of you and bury you underneath the flames. Lelee, you got a 26. You are going to take half damage from that. However, you are also vulnerable to fire, so that is going to even out back to 20. 20 fire damage, as you also feel just the scorching heat kind of rippling off you. You're not even touching it, but because of your vampiric form, it burns doubly bright for you. It's absolutely blinding white-hot pain. And you see kind of right before you, because you were running behind them, that... Whoa! That the bamboo kind of buries, and it just encapsulates. It's burying own alive itself. Are you going to do anything, or are you going to keep running inside? Dead.
Give me a second.
Oh, okay, take your time. We will quickly go to the people up top, if that is the case. For those of you who were flying over top of this, that would be, I believe, everyone else, besides Thrux, who is standing there.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. We can quickly do this then. Lelee, Ona has been completely buried in these large bamboo burning shoots. Are you going to try and assist in any way?
You said they're burning, right?
They are burning.
Okay, I would like to use control flames to put out the fire.
Excellent. You managed to snuff out the fire on these bamboo shoots. Unknown is knocked prone, so if you want to do a strength check and move the bamboo from him, you can.
Alright, that's not very good. That's a 3.
A 3, Lelee, and you are struggling to move this off of Unknown, just kind of digging your heels into the ground. And, as you're doing this, Elian does manage to catch up, but because you are close, he is going to take down his shiver ring that has rain currently forming in it, so he is going to lose his protection. Roll dexterity. And is also going to take 20 points of fire damage. But he is going to try and assist Unknown out of this burning heap. He gets a 15, and with Elian's strength added onto yours, he is going to lift the rubble off of Unknown, and is going to go, okay, come on guys, we gotta get in there. Hazel's... never mind, just save your breath, and he's gonna start running.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are going to continue running. For the people above, you guys, right above this kind of burning village, the remains of Blackpool, it is just a huge cloud of smog. It is entirely smoke. You won't really be able to see anything from up in your position. Are you guys flying into the smoke, or are you just kind of staying out of it?
Kind of have to fly into it.
Yeah.
Do we know, like, where the actual village place is?
You know the general location of it? It is where a huge cloud of smoke is.
Okay. I mean, we should probably go in that direction. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you guys be doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
For all of you guys in the sky, you are going to just start making your way, following the wind, right into this thick cloud of smoke. And it is entirely blinding the second you get in there. I'm going to have you guys roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
So that would be Bennie, Wilfred, and Triao.
I got a
was for
12.
Jesus Christ.
Let me put that in chat.
Oh, god
Alright.
damn it.
Off to a bad start. Put them in rolls for me. Thank you.
We're doing great.
You guys are. And Bennie, you will be rolling this too. Okay.
Benny gone.
Bennie
What?
is...
I didn't realize I was muted. Hey, what's
yeah.
up?
Yeah, rolling con save.
Yeah, I had a
gonna-
question.
Yes.
Will I be able to cast Warding Wind to keep the smoke out of our faces?
You could definitely roll and try.
I can make a bold attempt.
You can make an absolutely bold attempt.
Alright, first, what was that saving throw? Just so I don't heck it up.
Constitution.
Thank you. Ah,
Is that another
Okay.
12 for the pile?
nah, now it's a 10 to the pile.
A 10 to the
Wow.
pile. Yikes, guys. Fire isn't all that fun.
Well,
But you are going to try and cast Warding Wind?
Yes, let me to roll my d20 of pain and suffering.
Okay. Will it be pain? Will it be suffering?
Find out next time on Versus a 7, it's pain and suffering.
Oh, wild magic roll right off the bat. Oh, and I actually do have your
Uh-oh.
wild magic table this time. Roll
Right,
me
you
a-
sent it to me.
Yeah, roll me a d100.
83, please.
uh-oh.
83.
I don't like that we're near.
Bennie,
Yeah.
open the table.
Here we
Open
go.
the table and look what you just did.
I'm looking,
did you
hold
do?
on. Where's 80?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! What have I done? No!
What did you do? Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so happy.
this
Oh my god.
This
Oh my
is very bad.
This, oh my god.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Okay,
I hope it doesn't more fire.
okay. Wilfred and Triao, you guys are the ones within closest range to Bennie currently.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately.
As you guys fly into the smog, you kind of see Bennie begin to try and make winds appear from the scene, but that quickly crackles, and through the smog cloud there is a sudden burst of light magic that shoots out from it and kind of sends a wave right through you two, who are up in kind of the stars with him. And you guys feel yourselves begin to morph uncontrollably.
Uh-oh.
And, before you know it, you're both falling. Right
Uh-oh.
into the forest. Your bodies are, though, as they are falling, they're contorting in a way that is kind of perfectly making sure that you land perpendicular to the ground, perfectly landing on your guys' feet in this burning village. Almost like how a cat would land.
No, the cat.
Hmm.
You guys have been polymorphed into cats.
Right.
Well, it's not more fire, so I'm okay with it.
Bennie, through the smoke, you cannot see this, and since you guys all got a under, you all got under a 14 on that con save, you guys are just retching and reeling in the air, and you, all of you who are in the smoke cloud get 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh boy, okay.
Hey, I have to say for the record, because they turned into cats, I did grab both of the cats in my room and are now giving them squeezes.
Let's go.
They will be
Let's
playing
go.
the cats.
As you were saying that, Hermione started screaming, so... Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I should say as well that I think Genesis is currently gonna be with Elian and crew. Currently mimicking Elian. Okay, so, roll for initiative, guys. We're gonna take this fire out.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I've
Okay,
done an
so no
oopsie.
I don't think
God
this
damn
should
it, I
take
don't
an
want that. I
initiative
really
defense
don't want
on.
that. Oh
As
my
you guys
God.
are rolling, I am going to quickly continue narrating. As you guys kind of break through into the forest, some of you falling into it, some of you landing kind of slowly, and the other ones just kind of making their way very slowly into it and pushing past all of the bamboo forests and such. You see the place is entirely up in smoke. And there are just these 3 large engulfing fires that crackle with ferocity, and they near appear like dragons in the way that they kind of ebb and flow, and in both their destruction and their power. You guys are surrounded by 3 large fires. One of them is currently getting the ranch of the Bulettes, that is completely up in flame. There is another one that is taken out the entire marketplace. The last one is the entirety of houses, including aliens. You guys are most closest to the marketplace fire right now. That is all of you guys, but you are right out of its radius. Okay. Let's get into initiative. There is no actual enemies, this is just take out fires.
Okay.
So, first of all is going to be Lelee. You run into this mess, and as you kind of take your last steps out of the bamboo forest, I will say, out of the corner of your eye, you do notice a small little fox. Who is flicking their tail, seemingly just unfazed by all of the destruction around it. But you make your way into the burning village. It is a startlingly familiar scene to you. There are 3 fires around you. What do you want to do?
I think the only thing because if I do, because I think I can do Warding Wind, but if I do Warding Wind, that also has the risk of spreading the fire. I don't want to do that.
You want to do
So
Warding Wind? Oh.
No,
Okay.
I don't want to risk
Oh.
spreading the fire. So instead, I will just do good old Control Flames.
Good old Control Flames.
It's
okay.
like I can put out a fire in 5-foot cube.
5-foot cube? Okay. All of these fires are huge, so you're going to remove about 5 feet of this fire. So I think how many squares are huge creature size? 5th edition. How big are they, actually? I'm not looking for a giant manticore thing to buy, actually. Surprisingly. Okay. A large is... Okay. Oh, you have only taken out a small chunk of it. It is going to take a lot more than that to kind of quell this fire. But you reach out your hands and kind of begin to draw some of it into the ground, just grounding it very violently against the bottom of the... the ground itself.
Okay.
I'm also gonna have you roll a perception check.
Let's see if I can. Sometimes. Hold on. For some reason, all of my modifiers on my sheet are like really, really tiny. That's a 4.
Mhm.
I cannot see.
A 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lelee, you are completely overtaken by the flames that are kind of filling your vision. You're honestly panicked. Straight up horrified at the situation ahead of you, because even as you tried to douse some of the flames, it's still burning so bright, and oh, it's all coming back to you again. It's happening again, and you don't really like this. Is that all you're going to do?
I can expend like a key point to do one more Control Flame. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
To do another action. Yeah.
Okay, you have taken out, excellent.
So that's
Cool.
just
You've taken
like
out another 10.
2. Yeah, 2
okay,
5
yeah, so-
cubes.
Okay, that would make sense, yeah. Okay, next initiative then is Triao. You are a cat. Triao, you kind of slowly make your way to your senses, feeling the sudden wave of exhaustion from, well, all of this, as, yeah, it's just, you're not really sure what's happening, but you look down, and, where your feet normally are, there are these, fluffy little paws, and you are a one-armed cat due to your, lack of arm currently. Your your hit points are halved. You have the physique of a cat. You are small. Your dexterity increases by 1, strength minuses by 1, and you're just a cat, man. What do you want to do?
I'm just a cat. You said it yourself.
You're just a cat.
I'm just a cat. Well, I can most certainly just try to get away from, the fire.
Alright, do you want to try and escape the fire and, like, head back out to where Thrux is?
Yeah, that's the closest thing I could get to safety.
Okay, if you were running through the bamboo forest, I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity saving throw. Your dex is, added by 1 in this form.
Well,
Not one?
sigh. No, but it's a 4.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, you're going to take 20 points of fire damage. As you have 40 feet movement. Do you want to dash to get all the way out?
Yeah, let me try.
And just realizing that whatever plan you had previously had is not exactly gonna work well here, you're just going to turn tail, cat tail, funny, and just take a sprint right out, and while you're doing so, you find yourself kind of accidentally stepping into these large flames, and some of your newly created fur is kind of flying off as, Thrux, outside of this burning village before you, you see, a little cat just make their way over to you. It's actually a rather large-looking cat. I'm not sure exactly what type you would be, but you're going to stumble your way out and kind of land right near Thrux's feet. You can talk in this form, I will say.
Oh shit, I can?
Yes.
Well then fuck, I'm just a cat!
you say that to Thrux.
I look down. Thrux looks down and goes, "Don't you mean meow?"
Can I fucking bite him?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, sure. Roll to hit.
Please. Oh man, that's a 15.
A 15? His AC is 16. Thrux.
You are a fool.
And it's still boosted at the moment, actually, because
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Thrux, you see this cat like kind of run up to you and open up their large maw, and you're just like gonna bat Triao away with your foot.
I give a stupid smirk. Like
As
just
this
like the
village is
look I
burning.
see. Yeah, this is
No, I wish he's burning alive, but it's fine.
Okay, so I guess that's that. Over to cat number 2. Wilfred, yeah, same kind of deal. You finally kind of take a second to reorient yourself, and, well, there's some fuzzy little paws and a tail. Oh boy.
What are my restrictions?
You just basically fuck around and find out.
Okay. I don't even think I have any, like, spells that could help in this situation. Can I look around to see if there's, like, a safe spot for a small cat like me?
Sure, roll perception. Ooh.
Oh my god, there's a dog.
Not safe over there.
Oh no, that's a net one.
Oh. Wilfred, as you're kind of looking around, very startled by this sudden change to your physique, you're looking for a safe place to nestle, and you realize you are caught between all 3 of the flames, just perfectly encased right in the middle. So,
well, that's
yeah.
not good.
No.
So I can't really see anything.
Nope.
Okay.
I will have you roll a separate perception for me.
Okay. Wow, still not great, but I think I have a good modifier, so let me see. 17, yeah, I got a good modifier.
17. You're looking for a place to escape and you don't, but you do blink your eyes close and try and look again for something. And in the closest flame to you, you manage to spot what looks like a figure out in the middle of it, collapsed, but you do, with the 17, you do realize that whoever is in that fire, just trapped right in the middle of it, they are breathing.
Okay.
Someone's alive in there.
Can I try to cast Dimension Door towards them?
To go in towards them, or to have them get moved out?
Well, I'm not near them. Am I?
No, you're not near them.
Yeah, to get where they are.
Okay, yes, you absolutely can. That will mean
Yeah.
going right into the fire, though, I will say.
Well, I don't. There's not really much I can do. I'm a cat.
You are indeed a cat.
Sorry.
Valid. Alright, you are just going to go like, okay, I can work. Yeah, sure, surely I can still use magic. And you're gonna kind of clench your claws a little bit, and your cat-like form is indeed going to Dimension Door. And you are brought into this swirling hellfire. You are completely swallowed by it. It almost looks like a maw as it closes up around you. And your fur is just completely getting obliterated the longer you stand in here. I am going to have you roll... Actually, you are just entering the flame, so you are just going to take damage.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled low. That is 1 point of damage. A surprisingly resilient cat.
That's not bad, especially for me.
Yeah, that is very shockingly shocking. Yeah, there is this figure on the ground, and they almost seem to have this kind of fire repellent type quality to them. But they are unconscious right in front of you, and it's this almost Eric Cochran looking person, though their qualities are kind of off a little bit. Their consistency is almost like that of rubber, almost like a rubber duck, one could say. But they are passed out on the ground. Their costume is getting burnt up a little bit, but it seems they have been asphyxiating in these flames for a little while, and they have just recently been passed out.
Okay. Can I try and roll again to see if there's a safe place to bring this?
Sure, you can perceive.
Okay, just look around from this vantage point.
Yeah.
All right.
In the middle of the fire, disadvantage.
23.
That's a disadvantage?
Yeah, because I got a modifier.
Holy Christ. You do have a modifier. Yeah, that is... Okay, 23. You managed to look around. Cat's eye view is really, cat's eyes, something like that, yada yada. There's rumors about them. They seem to be true. As you look out, you realize that there is a tiny little river that passes through the town. You remember it. And it seems to be completely away from all of the flames.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it there because I almost forgot we were in initiative and I can't do another action, so that's where I am.
That is true. Okay. So after that was the dirty 20. Who is next? Okay. Roll against me, unknown.
Okay.
I got
14.
Okay.
Oh, I got 14.
First. Unknown, your turn.
Okay, so what I have seen Triao and Wilfred get zapped in the sky and fall.
Roll perception.
Okay. My modifier.
Whoever's cat just meowed of perfect timing.
That's 18.
18. Yeah, you looked up at a perfect time in the smog above, and you saw 2 cats fall from the sky, and Triao ran right past you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to where they fell, because I didn't see Wilfred leave.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, to get to where Wilfred fell, you would have to walk straight into fire.
Well, actually, that's not a great idea, then.
What did you get for perception again? Was that a 17?
That was 18. It was 18.
18? You do also spot the now 2 figures in the fire.
I mean,
okay.
One of those should be pretty obvious.
One of them is very small and cat-like, so you get a sense that one of the cats is in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the fire to try and get to them.
Okay. Okay, you are going to take only 2 points of damage. Wow, surprisingly resilient from the party today. As you're going to trudge through it, the mimic cloak is kind of hugging to you. I think mimics are susceptible to fire. Mimic. Let me just check. Let me see what's up with mimics. They are not. Okay, so they're fine. So the Mimic Cloak is kind of hugging around you, seemingly not liking the heat. It's kind of snarling a little bit, but it closes its large, kind of gaping maw as to not asphyxiate. You luckily cannot asphyxiate. But as you enter, you can make your way. This is rough terrain, so your movement is halved, but you can still make it 15 feet to where both Cat Wilfred and this figure is. What do you want to do?
So first I'm gonna turn to Cat Wilfred and say, are you okay?
By the way, I will say, it is just, you are in a fire. Talking is going to be severely hindered by smoke.
So it's probably a bad idea to talk.
Does Wilfred know that?
Does he know that he can talk?
I don't know that he's tried yet.
For now, just with that question, Wilfred is just gonna nod his cat head, because he's a cat.
Owen's gonna look at the figure, and is gonna try and pick him up to carry him out of the fire.
I will let you do that. You're going to pick up the Eric Cochran figure. They are currently unconscious. You can also pick up Wilfred if you want.
Okay, then I will as well.
Okay, you are also just...
Sorry, I just forgot that I couldn't have dimension doored, because that figure was definitely bigger than Cat Wilfred.
Well, you didn't move them, you moved towards them, didn't you?
Oh, that's true, I forgot about that.
So you are
Alright,
fine.
well, it's fine then.
But you are going to be picked up, and Owen is going to kind of nestle you into one of the what kind of nooks and such where you would be safe. It is pretty hot, though.
Yeah,
Hot metal is not fun.
He's gonna do the best he can, and just being carried, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, over to Hazel. Charpay, if you are here. CC?
Hi,
Yes.
I am here. Hello, I'm here.
Charpay, you could not control any... Well, you can't control anything. You are paralyzed. You have been for a little while now. And you could not stop. No pleading as you guys kind of ran into the forest. Could you stop Hazel from heading right towards the ranch? And by now, Hazel has gotten himself into near the middle of this flame. Oof. And he is going to take 9 points of damage from that, as you start to see parts of his coat are just shedding off in here. Being a fire genasi, you are also going to take half damage from that, which would be... I'm going to make it 5. You're going to take 5 fire damage from this kind of coursing flame tornado around you, but you are still just kind of strapped to Hazel's back as he is just... He's tearing through everything he can. I'm gonna have him make a strength check as he is tearing through the burning things. 17. He is going to begin with inhuman strength you've heard parents achieving before, like being able to lift carriages and such from sheer desperation and love for their children. You are going to see him step ahead, and he is going to just take his bear-like claws. He's kind of shifted, but half between human right now, half bear, just not really fully one way or the other. He is still kind of standing up but hunched over bestial. He's making these thick growling noises as he's tearing apart like parts of the ranch and stuff, like huge planks and platforms and such that had fallen over. And every time he opens his mouth to try and call for his son, he's going to inhale a bunch of smoke and make... That's a nat 1 on the Constitution saving throw, Hazel.
Oh no.
And... Charpay, you can speak during this. You actually can speak pretty decently in the fire. Have you just been saying anything, or are you just letting this all happen?
I mean, there's not much I can do. I DM'd you asking, would I be able to tell him to take the mask?
Oh, yeah, you can start shouting that to him and such. So through the fire,
yeah.
you are desperately begging him to take the mask. I'm gonna have him roll a wisdom saving throw to also see if he breaks out of this rage he's in. That was a 5, and that was a nat 1 on the Constitution saving throw.
Great.
So, as the bellowing smoke kind of goes around him and in this fire, you're gonna see it kind of slide right up his throat as the kind of growling bearish noises are going to turn into choked kind of coughing and retching. As he's pulling stuff apart, he's going to crumple to a heap on the ground, and is going to get 1 level of, actually 2 levels of exhaustion because the nat 1. And is going to kind of crumple to the ground, but is still in this just blinding rage, trying to look for his son. Okay. Who is next in initiative? I think, is that me? Yes, it is. It is the fires. Surprisingly, the fires have a turn in initiative. Who is currently inside of a fire? That is just unknown, Wilfred, and Hazel Charpay. Everyone who is currently inside of a fire, I'm going to all have you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Oh no.
That's not
Oh
great.
no!
I got a 1.
I also got a 1!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, Hazel also got a 1!
Holy frick.
Oh!
Why would I look at this?
Lelee, you don't have to roll.
Can't believe all the cursors are dying to fire.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! Bennie, you're the only one finding this smog from seemingly experience from working in fire and smoke before. The rest of you in the flames. Oh boy! So first of all, there is Charpay and Hazel. Kind of over on your side, Charpay, you are used to the heat and the flames, but these are almost different. They're like sulphurous hell flames. And you also find yourself kind of retching and coughing and such on Hazel's back. You are going to gain 1 level of exhaustion. You are also burned. Hazel is going to gain another level of exhaustion. He is at 3 levels currently, 6 to die. And that also means 2 levels of exhaustion to Wilfred.
Alright.
So I think you're at 3 levels too.
Oh, did I get another one?
Yeah. I think I remember
Oh.
because when you inhaled the smoke, yeah, you got 1 level, so then you just got 2 more from failing this con save.
Oh, I got 2 more. Okay, yeah, then I'm at 3.
Yes. So I think, no, what did you get? Nat 1?
Yeah, I also got a nat 1
Okay.
because
2 levels of exhaustion. Everyone has just gotten 2 extra levels of exhaustion. Charpay got 1 level of exhaustion. Bennie got none because Bennie succeeded. And for all of you guys who failed, so everyone besides Bennie, you guys are also burnt and are going to take 10 points of fire damage. And Bennie,
Alright.
you're gonna take 5 points of fire damage. Okay, things are not looking good. The flames are kind of closing in, and there's this sudden, like, wooziness feeling from being inside of it as you're feeling your body begin to shut down from just the pure heat of it all. This is not good. But that is what the flames are going to do. Jesus Christ. I think next up is Bennie.
Oh
Yes.
dear, here we go again.
Oh, dearie, dearie me. What's up?
I don't even know where to begin, I tell ya. We got all this fire going on out here.
There's a big
Where
fire.
am I? There's a
You
big
are
fire out there.
You're still flying over top of it, so you see the whole massive fire.
I see the fuckery that I have done.
Yes. I'm gonna have you roll perception to, like, locate allies and such.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception. Where's my perception? Please, for the love of all that's holy. Okay, 18.
18? You
Yep.
do manage, you know the position of everyone currently.
Whew.
Including, you do see Hazel and Charpay. You see unknown Wilfred and this other figure that they've picked up. And you see Triao making a mad dash through the woods. And Lelee as well. Lelee is the only one who's currently, I think, in a safe position besides the 2 who are just out.
Alright, let's see what I can do then.
Mhm.
Spells don't fail me now, baby.
I think I forgot to make Thrux go. We're gonna...
Would you like Thrux to go while I'm thinking?
Yeah, sure, Thrux. I forgot
do
that you
that.
were an initiative. Thrux! Egg, are you muted?
Rest in peace.
I just heard him say, "Oh gosh, you can't hear me."
Hi, I was messing with my sensitivity settings, and
Valid.
so I was
Valid.
like, there's a cat meowing in my room, and I'm like, I don't know
Well-
how much people want to be.
Hey, it's immersion at this point.
Yes. So, it's my turn, eh?
Yes, Triao Cat tried to bite at you. I don't think you're fully aware that this is Triao yet. Yeah, fire. What's up?
So,
Well, Trio spoke, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
but...
Trail spoke.
Oh, okay, never mind. You do know that it's Triao.
I'm gonna look down at Trail and just go, what happened?
Well, I was in the sky and then suddenly I'm a cat. And it's pretty fucking bad in there.
Agreed silence. So firebombs won't help?
No. I think everybody's dying in there.
Okay, when Thrux hears that, Thrux goes to be a hero. Starts walking towards
The hero complex activates in full force. So you're going to run into the, you managed to run through, since you're running through the forest, I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Can I salute as he runs?
That is going to be
Sure.
a dirty 20.
Dirty
Let's
20,
go.
you're only gonna take 10 fire damage as you burst through the forest, just running really slickly and such. Your roguish abilities are finally kicking in. You're having a good day in terms of abilities for once in this given scenario. I know you have negative 5 strength.
Out of character, though, at the same time, I do have really good con right now.
Which is really good for this given situation. And just kind of brushing off the fire from yourself, you're going to show up at the scene, kind of land right next to Lelee. 3 big fires, gonna have you roll perception to check out everyone's position.
That is going to be a 16.
16, you can definitely spot unknown, Wilfred and the other person. Well, a cat, I should say. You don't know it's Wilfred.
I see a cat. I have to state my mind goes to, what's up with all the fucking cats?
You whisper that. Lelee is right next to you, I will say. I don't think...
What do you mean, cats?
Trial's cat.
I think I missed that. In the time it took me to put this out. So,
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Thrux is gonna head closer to unknown.
Okay, you're gonna go into the fire?
Yeah, closer to
Okay.
hero complexing.
Con me a save. Actually, wait, you take flat damage from going in there, not a con save. That's just one. You're fine.
Okay.
Hero complex, seemingly like hyping you up and almost making you more resilient from just sheer hope and, well, you know, the need to help out. You're going to charge yourself directly into the fire. And actually, you're gonna have to make a dash action, but I think you could do that as a bonus action as a rogue to get in there.
That I'm pretty sure you are
Can,
correct
because
with
it would be
that.
a cunning action, which would be a bonus action. So you can dash in there for free. Will you do that? Will you do that, I should say?
Yeah, I will.
Excellent. You're going to dash inside, pushing kind of through the flames itself as you make your way over to Unknown, the unconscious figure, and the little cat, Wilfred. And they are all looking very worse for wear, seemingly just giving up from just the sheer heat of the flames around them and hardly being able to stay in the game. What's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, you okay? Guys, okay?
Wilfred still doesn't know that he can talk.
I'm gonna like nod.
Cat?
But not like nod and like I'm okay, but also clearly it's not super okay. I will say, Thrux just looks at the cat and goes, "Can you talk?"
I guess, should I try?
It's up to
Try.
you. I will say, I quickly look at Unknown and say, "Trial's a cat and talk to me."
I guess Wilfred will go like, wait, we can talk?
Yeah, you can.
And then Thrux throws in once again, like a jackass, goes, "Don't you mean Mew?"
You guys are in fire. You guys are going to inhale some smoke. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Does that include unknown? Okay,
Unknown.
fuck me.
Unknown doesn't
One.
breathe. Unknown is fine.
Cool.
How did I get the same number twice? All right, well, I'm fine with that. I got an 18.
Now
Uh-oh.
Oh
my
Thrux. Thrux,
We can't. Not
in
the
your,
counter.
in your snarkiness, you are just going, as you're kind of talking, at one point you're just gonna go like, as smoke fills up your lungs, and you are now just coughing and retching. You have you have 2 levels of exhaustion. Wilfred, you're fine.
Cool.
Okay. Good. This is a mess, I need to say.
Mess.
Half of the party is in the fire. Bennie, it is your turn.
Alright, so I have a proper question.
Yes, I have a proper
I'll
answer,
go.
maybe.
So, would I be able to expend extra spell slots to change the radius of a spell?
You are a sorcerer, right?
Yes.
You can expend some sorcery points to do that. Why not?
Did I not say sorcery points?
You said spell slot.
What did I say?
Spell slot. Yeah, I'll let you expend sorcery points to do that. I will say it'll expand by 5 feet for every sorcery point. Gonna turn that
Alright.
light.
I'd like to use 2 of my sorcery points.
Okay. Sorry.
2. You're good.
Woo! Alright, so 2 that'll expand it by 10 feet.
So, it'll be a total of 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to be casting Warding Wind.
Roll a d20, first of all.
I'm praying. I'm praying. I'm praying. I'm
Dude,
praying. I'm praying.
same.
Come on, please. The love of all is. Yeah, 12! 12! 12! 12! 12!
That is enough. That is enough to pass the wild magic DC. Okay.
Oh.
You can actually cast Warding Wind, and what are you going to do with this wind?
I'm going to create a 20-foot sphere to keep the fire out.
Where are
Or
you
at least the
positioning
smoke.
this?
So
On
I
your
was able to
position?
I was able to see the homies, yeah?
Yes, you could see Hazel and Charpay, and you could also spot the group in the flames.
Are they all slightly within 20 feet of each other?
Yeah, they're all right next to each other. Do you mean like Hazel and Charpay in relation to the other group?
Yeah.
Hazel and Charpay are like 50 feet away.
Oh,
from
but
the
then like the
others.
majority of the group is
The majority of the group is huddled very close together.
okay.
And they're all
Very sorry.
asphyxiating.
Yeah, very sorry, Hazel and Charpay. Phew. I'm gonna
Alright.
put it onto the main homies.
Okay.
And I'm just checking the following effects.
Please do, thank you.
It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by a strong wind. Yeah, otherwise it does debuff everyone, unfortunately, because it's becomes difficult terrain inside the wind.
It was already difficult terrain.
Well,
So, no change.
no change.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Cool. You're going to, once again, after realizing the mistake of your magic, you are going to kind of like shake your hands off again, and then you're going to do kind of the same hand motion to cast at the Warding Wind, both of your hands just shooting out to the sides as rippling wind begins to trail up in kind of spiral patterns around you. And you're going to shoot it downwards where this rippling ring of clean, fresh air is going to appear. The fire is immediately cast out of the area. Everyone who is inside that small flame, so that includes the Aarakocra that was in there, that would be Cat, Wilfred, Thrux, and Unknown. You guys are out of the flames. Okay. Cool. What's up? That was your turn. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that is everything.
Okay, you're gonna stay in your position in the sky.
I'm gonna move towards the asphyxiated.
Okay, do you want to touch down next to them?
Yes, I would.
Okay, you touch down next to them. You guys, since you are out of the fire, can now talk again. Though Thrux is probably getting the last of his coughing out.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm just gonna say thank you for putting out the fire.
Yeah, of course.
You spot little cat Wilfred nestled.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
So wait, is this like smoke and everything gone?
It's cleared away because of the warding wind, yes.
Okay, then he's noticed this and it's just gonna go. It happened when you tried to cast magic in the air.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry.
I was
Oh,
gonna stroke Cat Wilfred's back.
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Cat Wilfred gives
I
you like
how
a
we're referring
strange
to him
look.
as Cat Wilfred.
Cat Wilfred.
Cat Wilfred. You're gonna give him just a strange look.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Cat wants to pet.
Robotic functions sees cat wants to pet. Oh god. There is also the unconscious Arakakra. Bennie, do you have anything you want to do with that, or just end turn here?
I think I'm gonna end turn for now just because I can't really do much else.
Cool. Sounds good. So that means who is next in initiative? There are a lot of people here. I think that does bring us to last in initiative, which is Elian. Elian, seeing all of this happen, is going to activate his cone of cold again. This kind of rippling blizzard kind of appears around him, and is going to do kind of what like a fire extinguisher would do. And actually, he is going to just, with this cone of cold around him, he's going to start running right towards his research lab, because that is also on fire. And while he's doing this, he runs right past kind of the group of you in the warding wind place, and he's just going, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And as he kind of gets there, he is just going to cast, he's going to cast Ice Storm over the fire on his house. So that is 20-foot radius. Okay, so he's just gonna do it right over that. And the fire's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a 3 on the fire.
Good for that.
Kill.
Okay, 6, 10, 14. Elian, as he's going to kind of make this cloud that stretches over above his research lab, these shards of this kind of blizzarding ice storm is going to wrap around his house and kind of carry the fire out and snuff it out with it. As his house is entirely extinguished now, and he's just going to, like, start panting. He's gonna, like, put his hands on his knees and just go, oh, I hope that my research isn't gone. Oh, crap, everyone else. And he's gonna turn around to just, like, try and scope out the scene around him. Actually, that is all he can do, though, so that is gonna be the end of his turn. Besides perception, which he rolled a 9, so he did not see anyone else. Okay, top of initiative, Lelee. Or no, Eon. Triao.
Whichever one of us.
Triao, it is Triao.
One of them.
Crazy ass. I guess, okay, so, in my way, is there any fire currently?
I'm
Like,
gonna say
you're,
that
like,
the path has
okay.
been... The place that you currently are, which is outside of the entire burning place, there is no fire.
Alright then, I'm just gonna run in.
Alright?
I kind of don't care about the group that's just sitting there right now, so I'm just gonna run past them.
Okay.
Can I roll perception, because I don't think I know where Hazel is.
Yeah, sure, roll perception. You don't know where Hazel and Charpay is. That is your lover and your best friend.
Oh wait, no, shit, never mind, I forgot I fucking had this event. Fucking head ass. Ow!
What's up?
That's only a fucking 8.
You cannot, for the life of you, manage to track down where Hazel and Charpay are. But yeah, you are going to... You're currently right next to Lelee. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Lelee, what's up? Lelee.
Discord go wacky. Anyways,
Valid.
now that I have confirmation that I don't think Warding Wind will make the fire get bigger, Thank you, Benny Jets, for testing that out for me.
Thank you, Benny Jets.
Always happy to fuck up.
Benny Jets, no, I'm going to go ahead and use my staff and cast Warding Winds because I have that. So.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're going to take out your quarterstaff and kind of begin to spin it around, to which it's going to kind of whip up a little windstorm around it, which you're then going to point your quarterstaff. Which kind of flame are you putting it towards? Do you want to extinguish the rest of what is encasing this marketplace? Do you want to aim for the house's place, or do you want to aim for the ranch? Actually, I don't think you know where everyone is, so I'm going to have you roll perception if you want to figure out where everyone's location is.
I'll roll just so, yeah. No, I don't. That's a 2.
Okay, so where are you going to point it with no previous knowledge on everything?
Probably the houses, because,
okay.
People live there.
Sure. So you're going to send this warding wind towards the area, and with the rest of Elian's ice storm, the warding wind is going to pick it up and just... in this flurry, it almost creates like an aurora borealis effect, as it is going to just, like, bring the rest of the fire and just bring it right up through the rest of the bamboo shoots and into the sky and just disperse it. So the fires around the houses are completely gone at this point. There are only 2 fires left. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna look down at the cat by my feet.
You see Triao.
Why are there so many cats? I didn't even see the first one. There's just now a cat next to me.
Why is there a cat?
Where did you come from?
The sky. The sky, bro.
Wait. Am I hallucinating?
No, this is real. I am from the sky.
You are the sky cat,
What?
master of the skies.
Oh, dear God, okay. Hello, Sky Cat.
Oh no, I'm not actually a sky cat. I'm actually... So, I'm Triao, but I was flying and then suddenly I'm a fucking cat.
You're Trio.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know. Something
How,
happened
or
up there.
should you say meow?
I'm gonna die.
No, I'm not gonna get that bout of karma. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna. Alright.
I did forget
I'll
to make
accept
Genesis
the fact
go.
that one of my party members is like. Oh,
I did forget to make Genesis
Oh
go.
yeah, wait, what's Alien?
Yeah. So Genesis, currently in the form of this kind of large built red orc, is going to kind of make its way, kind of following the exact trail of Elian through the flames, and towards the houses, though since that is kind of entirely extinguished, he is going to kind of like do the exact same motion that Elian did, kind of clasp his hands together, and then have one arm just like shoot out towards, as this ice storm is going to appear, the exact same type of magic that Elian had just casted, like a perfect mimicry of what Elian did. And the ice storm is going to go for the rest of the one that is surrounding the cat crew, the Wilfred cat crew. Fire got a 3, so... Okay, and with that, the rest of that flame kind of around the area, very similar to what happened with the Aurora Borealis before, it is going to mix in with the warding wind that Bennie had created, and it is going to take and snuff out all of the fire surrounding Wilfred's cat crew, which is what I'm going to call it for now. Okay, Wilfred, it is your turn.
He's a cat.
He is a cat.
So I think he's just probably chilling on own still.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot I can do.
You can cast spells.
I can, but I feel like we're pretty good at. Well, how much damage has does Thrux need health? Oh wait, yeah, the air cock. Yeah, I guess Wilfred's gotta kind of like
seething,
shimmy his way down onto the Aarakocra that Owen is now carrying. And I'll use Cure Wounds at level 3. Why not?
Okay. And you're going to just like crawl down Unknown's arm. Unknown kind of like shifts the weight and balance of the arm to support you, as you're just going to plop right on top of the chest of this Aarakocra. And you're just gonna like pat your little paws on them.
Let me do the thing.
Catfred. Give it up for Catfred.
Catfred.
Give it up for
Woo!
Cat-ow. Cat, kitty.
Cat-ow.
24.
Kit Triao. 24. That is enough. And as you kind of do this, your golden shimmering healing magic is going to pulse through their body. And their feathers are going to kind of stand up again, and they are going to snap awake. Cece, take the floor.
Miss Ashes here.
I completely forgot to put the audio on
somewhere.
the slide.
Oh no.
Do you want to take that again quickly, Cece?
Yeah, they're just like looking around everywhere. Is Miss Ashes here? Is she okay?
She's somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where
not
around.
specific. Can I roll perception, please, for the love of God?
Absolutely.
Do I have disadvantage from being fucking dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Please. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's fine. 14.
14? Excellent. You are going to look around, and you do see the last kind of raging fire and the silhouettes of figures deep inside of it.
Oh, okay. For the love of God. Okay. Let go, Anissa, please. Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and finally fucking cast Create Water, because please, for the love of God, I'm a water genasi, you guys.
A Water Genasi Aarakocra mix. Alright, go for it. Shape water.
Yeah. So I can create water in a 35-foot cube. So I'm just gonna rain over there where
Okay.
Charpay and other figure is.
And as you kind of shimmy out of Unknown's hold, you are going to kind of some of the water vapors from the lake kind of trailing through this village are going to come in this kind of mist up to your fingertips as you are going to kind of throw your hands forward as this kind of rainfall is going to start falling onto the fire, and I'm going to have it take some damage because this has a stat block. It's still rippling, but the fire has gotten much smaller, and the silhouettes are now a little bit more present through it, but they are still caught in the middle of it. Anything else you want to do with your turn,
Okay.
Marion?
I guess not particularly. I'm just like as they're doing it, they're just gonna kind of like give a thumbs up at everyone else, just like, okay, that's a little better at least.
Okay.
Well, look confused.
Don't know what I expected. I guess this is what I came here for.
Wilfred, was there anything else you wanted to do either?
Well, he's a cat, and I casted a spell, so I think
Okay.
I'm fine.
Fair enough. Okay, that then is going to bring us... I can't even find the initiative lineup. I think that's Hazel. No, it's Unknown. Unknown!
I'm not sure. I guess I will start walking toward the remaining fire.
Okay, you're going to start making your way over there. Anything you want to do?
Can Ice Storm put out the remaining fire?
That is what Elian and Genesis were doing.
Yeah, I will cast Ice Storm to
Okay.
put out the fire.
It got a nat 1. And Unknown, as you are going to shimmy your way out of the rest of the flames, your mimic cloak kind of actually begins to activate. It's kind of fluttering around you in the wind a little bit, as kind of carrying the momentum of the winds that have come before you and the other ice storms that have created the kind of shimmering, flowing mists and such. You are going to kind of continue that train along, bring your arms around, and carry the rest of those winds, those icy, frigid winds, towards the flames. And it's going to kind of spiral like a tornado around it, bring the flames right up into the air, and disperse them. We are out of initiative, however. Hazel is passed out in the middle of it. Alright.
Is Charpay still
She's
there?
probably about that.
Charpay is. I will let you determine if she is unconscious or not.
I mean, she's probably not happy. I mean,
All right.
considering how considerately how much Hazel fucked up his con saves, and I was on top of him, I feel like she's probably unconscious.
Okay, yeah.
It
so
is
they're
what
both,
it is.
They are both unconscious in a little pile.
Okay. I guess. Dear. Well, hey folks. Ducky. Their name is Ducky. They're just gonna kind of cross their arms, just like, well, you folks didn't do that, right?
No,
Fire?
we didn't.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so, but just making sure, because it happened very fast. Alright, well, I already told you my name, but, hi, my name's Marion Porter. You can call me Ducky if you want. I guess admittedly, I was kind of looking for you folks, but I was hoping that the village wouldn't be on fire when I got here, so that's unfortunate.
Why do you need us?
Everyone needs us.
Because you're the cursed ones. You're kind of a big deal. I'm a fan of, I mean, wherever you go, interesting things happen, and it's just an unfortunate fact that the interesting thing here happened to be the village being on fire. But I'm hoping it'll get a little bit better from here on out. I don't know if you noticed, because I know I look a little different from the others, but I'm a water genasi. I can make water with my hands. And I was there in Albuquerque when you beat the shit out of Coach Lightning, so I'm kind of indebted to you folks. So, hey, that's something.
Okay.
Are you just gonna continue to be a cat? Can you
I
not
don't know
change
in this
that?
sense.
Okay. Well, at least you can talk.
Whatever,
Nice.
fuck this
There's a
guy, I
lot
only
more
care
to
about me right now. Just fucking go up to this guy and be like, what the fuck?
Hazel is completely unconscious and just very charred. There's char kind of running up his fur. It's all kind of matted down, unfortunately. Just completely out. Not in anywhere near the death range or anything, but Charpay is also unconscious.
Well, you should probably do something about that.
I'm a fucking cat, I can't help.
I guess Cat Wilfred will hop off of Own and just go over there to start healing.
Alright.
I
You are going,
suppose.
with cat-like agility, you are going to land onto the ground and pad your way on over. Yeah, you're gonna pad your way over to Hazel and Crew.
I'll do Cure Wounds 4 for Charpay. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, I feel like Charpay does not need it as much, but
I'm a
Hazel
goner.
is the one a little more
Appreciate
messed up.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go over, but as a cat, I'm just gonna slightly pat like Hazel's like face, be like, can you wake up, wake up, wake up?
No stirring.
Well, I only got a 22 for healing Charpay, so I'll do Hazel now.
Charpay is up, but I will say it once again is up to CC if that means she wakes up.
Yeah, sure, I'll say that.
Alright.
So, I mean, she opened her eyes and she's like, oh, what the fuck? Are you a cat?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
just now.
I mean, I guess I don't know why I asked that question. I guess I'm fine.
Sorry.
Hi.
Bennie,
Alright. Alright.
standing sheepishly to the side.
Benny feels bad.
Pat is
I
back.
feel that I can't move my arms or any of my body.
I got a
Can one of you
19
pick me
for.
off, Hazel?
So I can
I
pick
want
her up.
Alright.
Cat
Uh,
Wilfred can't.
Yeah, Lelee, you're going to kind of walk past, very careful not to step on the two blobs that you're struggling to see, Cat, Wilfred, and Triao. You're being very careful with your stepping, and you are going to reach over and pick up Charpay. Yeah. Were you healing?
I went. I did. I think I got 19.
All right.
Oh no, the smoke.
Where's Pecan? Where's Pecan? Should get Pecan? He is completely delirious.
No.
Oh god.
I can't really.
I'm sure they're okay. I'm sure they're okay.
Where's my where's my baby? And he's kind of desperately gonna start crawling around the ground, still trying to move stuff up, but has nowhere near enough strength to do so. All the time just kind of sobbing and such as he's looking desperately for Pecan.
Ducky seeing that from like way over there. They don't even fucking know who this bear is, but can I try to perceive for anyone alive, specifically maybe a baby?
Sure. Actually, first of all, I am just going to give a general rundown of what you guys see around you after the aftermath of this flame. It's all gone. Gods, the sky above, it's still burning. There's rolling dust and smog, and that's the only thing you can taste is just the smoke. The air is heavy. There's no point in even describing the smell, either. You couldn't smell it anyway. Your senses all feel scorched and dull and buzzing. There's those last sensations on your guys' skin, like touching hot oil. It's just white hot, and it rings in your ears, but, well, there are remains in the area, and they are all ashen black. And some of you remember this feeling. Too well, far too well. Even back in Whistlepig, those last licks of life you had before the time loop brought you back, the desolation, the devastation. Gods. The tapestries and bustling, beautiful tents set up in the market stalls are completely ravaged. Buildings are shifting and crumbling as their structures collapse. Charred bamboo shoots are collapsed upon each other. And you can't exactly ignore the figures, which are seared, melted, and near fused to the world around them, almost like plastic. There's something about all of the people who had previously inhabited this town, all of them who are, well, deceased. Why do they all have the letter H seared into their chests? You may look around.
Alright, time to look for a baby.
Yes.
Yeah, am I perceiving? Ducky's probably gonna fly up into the air to do that.
Okay, yeah. Then perceive at advantage. Where
do
are
you
you
want me
looking
to-
and what for? For the baby?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright then. For those of you looking for pecan roll investigation.
Alright.
Uh-huh. That's good,
Oh, I
but
guess I got
no.
I can't.
So-
Oh my
I
god,
guess
that's so good. Let's go. Even with disadvantage, we love a pug.
Right. Okay.
Pug, where are you?
I am.
uh,
Owen's
uh,
also searching, FYI.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get
You
And
guys are kind of
I-
making your way around the scene and trying to find some scraps and remnants of where the little baby once was. Lelee, you know you're not cut out for this investigation thing. Everything just looks really charred to you, and you're kind of just not enjoying the sunlight and the remaining feels of fire. Yeah, your head's a little fuzzy. You're probably just gonna keep carrying Charpay. Ducky, you are not seeing too much either. You're just once again seeing the ashen remains of everyone in this town. For Bennie and Triao, you guys are looking around the ranch where you last remember Klaus, the babysitter, having been. And in this kind of place, there are heaps of scorched creatures that lie out in the ranch, and some of them are piked and fused to the melted remains of the fence. It seems to be a desperate escape attempt by some of the bulettes. But there are 4 mounds, 4 formerly living bulettes that appear to be huddled around something. They're fused together now in a disgusting melted heap. But there is just the smallest bit of movement from the inside of it. I will also say for Unknown with the Nat 20, as well as this, you notice that on the inside of this kind of, the ranch's interior, which you have been in before, there are no humanoid remains in sight. There's no humanoid equipment either, and the place is completely empty. Every piece of instruments, every weapon, it's all vanished and seemingly abandoned. It's all just the empty, scorched frame of the house. There's no sign of Pecan or Klaus in sight, but there is that kind of moving mound.
Running.
Owen's
Alright.
gonna cautiously approach the moving mound.
Okay. And it's there's like the smallest kind of like kind of coming out from it.
Owen calls to the group. There's something alive over here, I think.
Alright, we heading over.
Alright. You guys head over. Are you going to move it in any way or poke it, touch it, anything?
Yeah. Is it under, like a blanket or something?
It's covered literally by the remains of other bulettes. It seems to be trapped under there.
Well, I'll just. Can I just like grab the remains and just pick them up and move them?
You like adjust Charpay, like one arm Charpay, one arm lifting up the mound and tipping it over. And
I'm sorry if it smells.
This little skinny, it is a smell for sure, but there's this little skinny kind of flash of movement that kind of like begins to circle around you at a really top speed and eventually tires itself out. And panting on the ground, on all fours, is a baby bulette, not Pecan. But
Oh.
it's like a little shark puppy.
Aww. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
put the dead body down and I'm gonna try and make
Okay, well, I'm
friends
just
with
laying
the baby.
Are you gonna? Okay,
You're
roll
not-
you can roll animal handling with the little baby bulette.
Okay. Let's hope the modifier does this for me, because I don't think I'll roll too well, seeing as how everything is going right now.
Mm?
I got a 14.
14. You're kind of like trying to be friendly with it, kind of letting it sniff you a little bit and run around you a little bit. Is there anything in particular you're doing, saying to it to make friends?
Not really, just kind of letting it test the water.
And eventually it like sits down, like plops down at your feet. Its little shark tail is gonna kind of wag a little bit. It's seemingly completely unknowing of what just happened around it.
Well, that's a baby.
You have tamed a little shark puppy baby.
Nice. Not the right baby we needed, but you know, baby.
Hey, baby, at least.
I will say...
something can't survive, at least.
I will say at this point, Hazel, from just the sheer stress and exhaustion, has passed himself out again.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Fun. Everything is going very well.
Stress.jpg.
So no pecan, breaks skateboard.
Oh, breaks phone on skateboard.
Yeah. Alright then. Anywhere else you guys are looking / anything? What's up?
I mean, I'd like to look for more because I want to find the goddamn baby that I don't know what to do.
You can investigate the marketplace. Elian is currently in his house at the moment. But yeah, there's kind of the marketplace and such.
Okay.
I mean, Charpay can't move until somebody picks her up again. So
Do you
I
want me
guess.
to like hold you like in front of me?
I mean, you have a baby. Someone else can pick me up.
I mean,
I will
can...
pick you up.
All right.
Thank you.
My homie.
Thank you.
Simply a homie.
Homie time.
Homie time.
And I
Alright,
guess
so-
since Ducky's out there, he could investigate the marketplace. Question mark.
Okay. Ducky will be sorry, I was phasing out there for a second. So Ducky is investigating where and Charpay and crew are. Where's everyone going? What's up?
That's up to Benny where he's taking me.
Benny, where are you taking Charpay?
Well, it's too late. We're flying away.
Oh,
Just kidding. No.
for fuck's sake.
Benny's gonna look at Charpay and be like, "Where would you like to go?"
I need. I can't really move my neck to look, so I get.
You
what's
can.
even
It's
left?
collarbone down, so you can move your neck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, the marketplace. I guess maybe he was going on a little shopping trip. I don't know.
For sure. Let's head that way. Are you alright?
I'm still paralyzed, but surprisingly good, honestly.
As long as you're doing okay, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm sorry for fucking this up.
Oh no, you're fine. It's kind of cute.
Oh, well, at least there's that. Anyways, marketplace we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Benny's gonna try and carry
Ducky
Charpay
wants some
comfortably.
Okay.
You know how when you piggyback someone and you kind of sling their arms over your shoulders, and so they basically hold themselves even if they can't move because of their body weight. Then I hold the legs. That's kind of what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I don't know if
so
I
yeah.
go to the marketplace, by the way.
Okay, you guys are going to the marketplace?
How long would you say this cat transformation lasts?
It does say for a day, but for the sake
Okay.
of continuing.
I mean, I don't mind being a cat. Funny, I can just climb on Benny.
Sure thing. You are going to climb up onto Benny's shoulder if that's the case.
This is fine with me.
Hi, Tria.
Hello.
Tria's a cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sniff him out, cat Triao.
I don't think I have that good of a sense of smell,
It's a lot of-
considering everything that has happened.
That's a lot of ash.
Yeah, I'll say from the levels of exhaustion that Wilfred is kind of curled up into one of the nooks inside of Owen and has fallen asleep.
Aw.
So yeah. Okay, so some people are headed to the marketplace and investigating there. Ducky got a nat 1. What's up with Thrux?
Yeah.
I'm also heading toward the
Okay,
marketplace.
excellent. Elian and Genesis are currently in Elian's house. Okay. So, okay. Basically, the marketplace, you remember the setup from it from where you last were. And as you're looking around the scene, Ducky is just going off the rails, honestly. Ducky was doing a great investigation at first, but got distracted by a fly. And is currently trying to chase it down and question it to ask if it set the place ablaze.
Yeah.
As for Charpay, 15 investigation. As you are looking around, you do see the previous spots where the stalls of the market keep owners are. And there are a fair few bodies around the place. There is Revolu's one, the weapon seller who gave you the Phoenix sword, the one that saved Thrux's life. And she had a gas mask once, but now it's pretty much fused to her face, and her fur is scorched and charred. She's a little further away from where you remember her stand to be, and she is much closer to the button and needle stand, this arm outstretched, almost as if she was trying to help. Yeah. There is Fossian, who is the mask seller, who is speared against this large wooden pike and charred to its surface. And with a 15, you see within his charred, fused hand, there's a spell orb filled with magic spells in it. As for San Rolo, the very chipper, formerly chipper, what is it? Chef? He seemed to have been pushed into his own pottery and knocked unconscious before being scorched. There are kind of fish-like bones kind of covering him, and he's a mess. And at the button and needle stand, you don't see any signs of Button, the little kitty cat, or Needle, the little dragon.
This...
Well,
I don't
can
know what
Owen
started
look
this.
around to see if there's any sign of Pecan?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to make a roll for that?
I'll just let you have it. You don't see any sign of either Klaus or Pecan.
Okay. So I don't. Owen will say. So I don't think Pecan's over here. I haven't seen any sign of them.
Okay.
There's a spell lord. Can we investigate that?
Sure. Roll Arcana for me. Who is checking?
I don't know what.
Charpay, I'm guessing.
I mean, I need Bennie to bring me over there, but I guess I'll do it.
I mean, you could request a Bennie.
Bennie is just gonna be like awaiting to be asked, since he doesn't really know where to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask. There's a spell lord over there, Bennie. I think.
Oh, let's go take a look. Bennie's gonna shuffle over. I'm assuming they gestured with their head a bit.
Oh,
So
that's excessive. That's a 27 for Arcana.
Okay. 27 for Arcana. That is a lot. Sorry, I'm.
Yeah.
You can
19
deduce
plus
that.
8.
Yeah, you have encountered spell orbs before. People in the party have had them previously. Normally, one would fill it kind of voluntarily and such, and would prepare specific spells. These spells seem to have been absorbed by this orb instead of put in. So they were cast and then put into it. And with the 27, you can tell that these spells are Disguise Self, Hallucinatory Terrain, and Branding Smite.
Okay. That's interesting, I suppose. I mean, I communicate that to Bennie. Huh. I don't know if we should steal this from a dead person, but I don't know, could be useful.
unfortunately, because of the predicament we're in, anything is going to be useful, and yeah. That's... Bennie's gonna very gently take it from the hand.
Branding Smite. I need to look at what Branding Smite does, because you mentioned the fucking letter H.
Yes, all of the bodies do have the letter H seared in kind of this orange color into their chests. What is your question, Bennie?
Is the eyes open on the body? Because Bennie would like to close them.
Yes, they are. They are completely charred out, but you can close them.
Bennie very gently reaches his hand up and closes them, just out of respect for taking the item.
Alright. Excellent. So you now have a spell orb filled with the spells Disguise Self, Hallucinatory Terrain, and Branding Smite.
Very good, very good. Bennie's gonna look down his Charpay and be like, where next?
What's left?
Pretty much Elian's
where have we been?
house.
Is it... Okay, yeah, I guess back over to Elian.
Okay.
Alright, we're head towards the house.
Is everyone following? What's up with everyone else?
Yeah, I figure Owen would follow.
I'm not much help, so I can't do anything. I'm just gonna follow behind.
Valid. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to head towards Elian's house. By the way, Hazel was just left. Passed out.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Hazel
There's nothing I can do about that.
Dude, I can try and pick him up.
You are not holding Charpay if you want to run over and try and pick Hazel up, but roll strength.
I have a baby.
The baby is it's a very small baby.
The little baby
it can also
just
walking. Run next to me.
Yeah, it's running next to Charpay, to Lelee.
Alright. Let's see. My modifier isn't that good. Uh-oh. That is only a 13.
Okay, 13? Yeah, with a little bit of struggle, you are going to hoist up, Hazel, but, ooh, you are straining as you walk, just very much hobbling along. It takes you much longer than you wish it did to make it over to the rest of the group, and pretty much at every second you're threatening to drop Hazel. Okay, so you guys are going into Elian's house. Elian is already inside of there, and as you guys make your way, the door is pretty much just broken and strewn upon the ground itself, and as you guys make your way inside, you see Elian is kind of just rummaging through things. He looks pretty distressed. Genesis is next to him doing the same thing, and he's just like, okay, that is a lot of research gone. It's fine. I could do the studies again. That's a lot of numbers that I crunched and spent hours on. And he puts his head in his hand. And inside the house, all of the papers are crumpled up in a mess. One weird thing about paper after a fire, it always ends up seemingly almost damp. But it's left as a broken, kind of cracked pile of parchments on the ground, hours of research up in smoke. Do you guys want to investigate?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Let's hop
Hazel
to it.
down wherever is most convenient.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and investigate as well. Where is it?
Yeah, as you place Hazel down, Elian's gonna go, oh gosh, this is, quite the predicament. We're, guess not really doing really well for wear here in this group. Oh, jeez. But how are we all holding up?
I'm a cat.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm still paralyzed. It's not much worse.
Elian will go over and, like, offer to pick up Triao.
Going on, bitch.
Alright, holding little cat Triao. Okay, all of you guys got really low
Wait a minute.
investigation.
Oh, exhaustion. How do I apply exhaustion? Actually, it just occurred to me that Boone is
disadvantage.
exhausted. Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
let me investigate as well now that I've put.
Oh,
Okay, so do you remember
disadvantage.
how we were talking about?
Oh no!
This is a not.
Is it a nat
It's a
one?
nat zero, baby.
A nat zero!
Not
happening?
investigation, it's still
Does
16.
Ducky need to
Okay.
come help? They're interrogating a fly.
Still 6.
Sorry,
Okay.
Ducky,
The only person who got a relatively decent investigation is Thrux. The rest of you guys are just completely just no brain. Scanning the surroundings, just it's all burnt. Yeah. Thrux, with a 16, you're kind of cross-referencing things out a little bit. What is the word I'm looking for?
Complex.
Complex. Hero complex.
Yeah.
Fully in. You're trying to deduce everything. You gotta find the bad guy who did this. And you notice that you remember being in here, and while you're not really the most attentive to things like this sometimes, you do notice that there seems to be, on one of the shelves that wasn't, like, knocked over or anything, there appears to be some papers missing, and some books missing. Like, not burnt on the ground, completely stolen. And you also notice that there was once a little silver bird cage that was kept in the room, and it is gone. Also, you notice that there is a letter on Elian's desk, completely unscorched.
What? How?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
there seem to be papers gone.
Yeah, that's.
Not
There are a lot of papers.
I mean, that's kind of yes,
no. I don't just mean there are books and papers gone, like they burned. Someone's been taking stuff.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I point out
That's
where on the
not
shelf that is.
Elian
Where
and
things
Genesis
are
are going
supposed
to...
missing.
Elian and Genesis are going to walk over. Genesis is going to kind of tilt his head to the side and go, but that's... Why would they... Ugh. Those were
What'd
my
they
research
take?
papers on mind-affecting spells, and they took my analysis on necromancy. What? Oh, come on. And both of them in sync are going to facepalm.
Those are
That's
some very
probably-
ominous subjects to have stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Anyway,
doesn't
there's
really
also one-
bode well.
There's also a note.
What? Alien,
That-
once again, is
that-
gonna whip around.
Yeah, I went on the note.
How did I not notice this? And he's gonna run up the stairs. Some of the stairs, like, collapse underneath his weight, but he manages to get up. And,
Oh my god, I'm clawing him right now. I was like, please chill.
whoa, stop, don't, that hurts. No, look, he's gonna reach out for the envelope, and it is a black envelope, and it has a red seal with an H on it.
Who is this?
Who is
Who do we know that has a name that starts with H?
Hazel?
Oh,
No,
we had different thoughts there, but
the other one. God, his name.
Harrison?
Hart. I was gonna say Heartbreaker, but
But
I
his
guess
thing
that
is all pink.
works.
This is
Yeah, fair enough.
He's all pinks and hearts. This is fire, brimstone, and hell.
Maybe the guy's name is Hell. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think it's Harrison. And
Okay.
he's gonna open the envelope, and in the inside, gonna guess that, like, well, Triao, you can lean over, you can't read.
Yep.
Forgot. Thrux, you're probably up here as well. You're gonna lean over and read that it says, "With love," in methodical, near scientific handwriting.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo, this does not bode well. This still seems extremely ominous.
Question.
That does.
Answer.
Can I make a history check on H and the information provided?
Yes, you could.
I could. It is history time. Let me roll the history.
Historical
There it is.
analysis.
Historical. Oh, not fucking 20!
Nah,
What the
Damn.
fuck?
20!
No.
Wow, it could have been useful at other times when we're dying.
Do you need me in the jail or something? Holy shit!
Jesus, I'm trying to think. With a nat 20, though, this is hard to say, because I don't know if Bennie would know. But it's a nat 20. Nat 20. I gotta respect it. Bennie, in your mind, you remember that there is some sort of gang you remember? I feel like you, in your head, you're like, I must have read it in, like, the morning parchment sometime ages ago when I used to read the paper. Something about Hellbloods, Hellbrands.
Oh, Lelee, you're right.
Benny's just gonna start, like, thinking as he stares. He's gonna go into one of his contemplative states as he kind of, like, looks and then strokes his stubbly chin and... And he's trying to remember...
Contemplating.
What?
I'm just commenting that he is contemplating.
Contemplation.
As I'm just sitting there in his back.
Yeah. He's gonna go... It's been a long time since I've read the morning parchments. A long time, but this is familiar.
Oh, so?
It's the... What is it? It was in one of the first columns. There was a story... a report. It was about some sort of organization.
What was the organization?
I don't know, but the H is familiar. I'm trying to... Oh... Hell... something. Hell...
Not a good
Bringers?
Hellbrands?
Hellbrands! Hellbrands!
Hellbrands? No. They wouldn't do this. No. Elian just starts pacing back and forth.
Are we missing something?
But it's their MO.
No, they wouldn't. Hellbrands wouldn't do anything like that. No, they wouldn't attack it. They wouldn't. They would do arson, but not to. No.
What are they?
Who are they?
What are they?
They're. Okay. This is gonna sound bad, and I admit it before saying it. Yeah, you guys know about the Guild of Ethelar, and, like, guilds and such, they're prominent in Wolvenshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hellbrands are a guild here, but not a bad one. At least I thought. Have I told you guys about, Adrian, my sibling?
I don't believe so.
No.
My sibling runs the Hellbrands.
Oh. Get your sibling in check, bro.
There was...
That's why I'm saying there's no... What? That's my...
Is that why it says Is that why it says with love?
No, but Adrian would never do this. Never. No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Hey, Elian.
What?
Elian.
No,
Your
look.
spells on
They
mind
wouldn't.
manipulation were stolen, correct?
They were.
They were. Benny and I found a spell orb that, I assume it absorbed the spells somebody was casting. There's hallucinatory terrain in there, so it's maybe someone's controlling him.
But maybe. He's just pushing his hair back in clear distress. But wait,
I'm
no,
sure you know your
that
brother.
wouldn't happen. No, ever since Adrian escaped, they had a mental block. They can't be affected by mind manipulation spells. That's
Escaped what?
no,
Escaped? Hold on. We've missed a couple steps.
I'm sorry. I should probably explain. I used to do my research here, obviously, as indicated by my research lab being here. But, a while ago, this place got raided by the Guild of Ethelar. I actually did research with Adrian here, but, basically, the Guild wanted a metamorphic ontologist, and Adrian gave themselves up for me. But they escaped, they planned an escape, and then they started the Hellbrands. But as they escaped, because they were being mind-controlled so much, they decided to put a mental barrier in their heads. They can't be affected by mind manipulation magic. So this doesn't make sense.
That is not good. How
No, it's not.
How do you put a barrier in? Can you
There's
remove the barrier? I don't know.
Benny looks stressed at the mention of mind barriers.
It's high-level magicians can do things to make sure that they aren't mentally manipulated. Oh my gosh. To make sure that they aren't mentally manipulated by things. They can put certain spells, there's a cocktail of them rather, that can be done. I think it's Mind Blank is one of them that is mixed into the cocktail. It's better than it sounds, but there are spells that can reverse the effects of mental manipulation from things like mind flayers.
Yeah, mind flayers.
Uh,
I have a mask for those.
Yeah, like the mask.
Okay, well, that's not good then.
No, it's not.
I mean, well, we know the guild is kind of here a lot, so I'm a little concerned about one doing some nonsense. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is.
Would there be
bad.
any
I'm so
benefit?
sorry.
Okay, let's just say for a minute that is your brother who did this.
My sibling.
Your sibling. Sorry, my brain's foggy.
Valid.
But is there any reason why they do this that you know of? Any benefit?
No, I have no idea why this would happen unless this place was, like, infested with guild members, but I lived here. They wouldn't do this to my house. They're friends with Klaus and all of that, so they have a lot of friends here. There's no reason why Adrian would do this.
I mean, what's their whole thing? What do they usually do?
They've been trying to get control back from the guild. The guild has controlled Wolvenshire for years, and they've been trying to bring them down.
Did you say they're friends with Klaus?
Yes, friends with Klaus. But their whole thing is they burn down known Guild of Ethelar bases. They're a group of orcs. Majority-wise, actually, and they clean up. They clean up. It's really what their MO is.
Hold on.
Yeah?
A group of orcs, right? I'm not missing anything.
No, majority of them are orcs.
Okay.
Adrian, a lot of orcs who live here are uneducated, so Adrian, being a scientist, was wanted to educate them and also, get them involved in freedom fighting efforts.
Yeah, that's understandable. Did they ever go anywhere in terms of, where Wolfenshire is? Did they ever go anywhere further south? Maybe southeast?
There could have been expeditions down here, but I didn't get involved with any of Adrian's tasks. You would have to ask them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, what a mess.
Well, I mean, if we know it was them in some capacity, whether they're being controlled by someone else or not, do they have some sort of like set base, or would you know where to find them?
Yeah, they do have a base. I think I remember where it is, but we'd have to see. Yeah.
Okay, then that's somewhere to go, at least.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad. We have that map thing too that one gave us, and now there's this. Oh, jeez. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
My sentiments, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's, just the question of, where we go from here, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably not remain
I
here.
mean,
Definitely
mean,
not.
yeah.
Real quick, can I check to see what time it is? Just like outside, like where? All right, I wanna see how close we are to sundown.
Yeah, you can check out the window. It is sunset.
All right, so I'm gonna make the choice. Let's not go outside until tomorrow. Saw a fox
I
before
think we
everything
should
happened, and I
use
don't
the
exactly wanna. I don't wanna be out while they clean up.
There's the fox spirits. That would be... Definitely shouldn't be around for that.
Yeah.
Should we just rest on it and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow?
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey, let's rest, please.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little too rickety for, as he's saying this, he's kind of trying to get back down the stairs. He got a 5 in dexterity. One of the stair planks just completely just caves in under his weight, and he goes face first rolling down the stairs. Triao, you manage to jump off and land on your feet just in time, as he goes tumbling down, just like, ow.
That really is today.
I'll set up the hut. And he's gonna cast Leomund's Tiny Hut. Okay. We're gonna take a quick intermission here. So,
Yeah.
do whatever you gotta do. You can continue
go.
speaking in character or anything like that, so...
I am in real life gonna go use the restroom real fast. I'll be back.
I'm gonna
As
go get a
am
snack.
Jackie's probably gonna stumble back in over at some point, so. Arrival
Hey
of
yo,
third.
get this motherfucking Boston bird up in here.
So, I mean, I don't know how many people are still here talking, but it's like, well, I know a lot of people who didn't do it now, so that's progress.
Hey, welcome to here.
Oh, you Triao? You also
I'm
a
a
cat?
cat. Yep.
Nice to meet you. Well, this is a pretty awful birthday present.
Is it your birthday?
Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm 16.
Oh, you're fucking young. What?
I'm a man. At 16, that's a man. I have American standards.
Oh, I see. Well, what you doing out here for your birthday?
I mean, my little birdie told me that the cursed ones were spotted in Blackpool, and I was like, hey, wouldn't that be neat if I went and looked for them? And then I was shopping around, and then the whole town caught on fire, so bit of a problem.
That's a pretty bad birthday present.
Yeah. I mean, at least you folks are okay. I guess you weren't in the fire. You were just conveniently approaching it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually know everyone here. I know Alien. I mean, the robot introduced himself to me. The name's Owen. I don't know the lizard. I don't know the bear.
The lizard's Thrux. And the bear is my other lover.
Oh,
I have 2 lovers. Yeah.
oh,
The
that's
bear
nice.
is Hazel, and Alien's also my love.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm happy for you, but also that's very unfortunate. I'm sorry for your loss of the baby step
I'm
child.
sure they're fine. You know, they probably had enough time to leave.
Yeah, I hope so. Is the baby also a bear?
Yeah.
Hmm, makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a
Man.
bear.
This big sigh. Sad bird.
Comfort
Well,
the bird. It's
well, I
okay.
mean,
I mean, you got to meet us.
yeah, and I guess,
You're
I mean,
still
you're the
alive.
cursed ones. Of course, I'll figure it out. Mhm. Uh, I mean, I actually, I wasn't aware that, Alien, had his, research, station in this town. I guess it's a little bit more private affair. I don't know, but, wasn't expecting to see him, which is nice because, I myself am a little bit of a, I mean, I'm a little bit of a scientist in very loose terms.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of made of rubber. It's kind of a problem.
You
And
are?
that being
No.
said,
Let me touch
yeah,
you. Can I touch you for your
yeah,
skin?
you may. I'll stick out a wing for you to
y-
touch.
You stick out the wing for Triao to touch, and Triao, surely enough, pressing down, it is this really weird sensation of going past these slick duck feathers down into what feels like rubber. Yeah, like a rubber duck quality to it.
Oh my god. You know
Yeah.
how cats are always like pad certain locations?
Oh, give me a little massage. I'm alright with that. But yeah, so I mean, the deal was, my daddy was an eagle, my mama was a 30-foot tall merid, and you'd expect those genetics to come together a bit more nicely, and that at least I'd be a little bit taller. But no, I just ended up made of rubber for some reason.
I
So,
mean,
but look on the bright side. My organs are also a lot less sensitive than most other people's, because rubber. So you can just I've dabbled in eating chemicals, and it's surprisingly fun.
oh.
I
So
think
is that what you study?
I've eaten chemicals before.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess they have like these holsters of just like so many knives on their sides, and they're gonna like grab one of them, and turns out not actually a knife in there, but it's just like a bunch of little glass vials in there with just these gross looking fluorescent green, just stereotypical liquids. Yeah, chemicals. They do lots of things.
You ever tried straight blood?
I have not.
You're missing out, man.
Uh,
Could it be
I mean,
good for rubber?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to remember if I have blood.
My organs aren't made of
Yeah,
rubber.
I probably have blood.
Do I have
It's probably
organs?
I.
Elliot is going to say, yes, vampires typically have organs. However, the organs are shut down. They're kind of put in a thing of stasis. So you are running almost completely on magic necrotic energy. Necromancy, rather.
Cool.
Oh god, necromancy.
Yeah.
Did I steal the book?
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Alright. So you guys are in the tiny hut. Are you guys gonna do a long rest?
I suppose.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the big
cool.
sleep time.
The big sleep time. So you guys are going to start getting yourself into bed and such. Hazel rather is still passed out. Elian is going to get himself kind of set down. I'm sure Charpay is going to be put into a kind of decent sleeping position. At some point though, before bed, Elian is going to go, Charpay, I feel like things are going to be a little dangerous, and I don't want to speak to your capabilities, but do you want to be with us through this while you are in this state?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you actually once things weren't actively on fire. I don't know how long this is gonna last. You mentioned months, and I'm a little scared about that.
I don't know if it will be that, but if you think it would be beneficial to take some time to yourself to get this sorted out, then if you want, I could raid a teleportation circle and I could send you with Nova, if that would be something you would be interested in.
Yeah, that might be for the best. Hazel too, maybe. I mean, I don't know if he wants to stick around here.
I mean, it is he did inhale quite a bit of smoke, and I'm sure he'll be back quicker than you will. I mean, Pecan is out there, but it could be good for the both of you two to get some rest at Adrian's for now.
Yeah, I mean, you mean Nova, you mean?
Yes, sorry. I'm getting my siblings mixed up. If it's not obvious, I have a lot of them on the brain. Next we're gonna run into Hugo. It's gonna be quite a mess.
Yeah, that sounds, alright then.
Okay.
I haven't even noticed who you are. Looks over at Ducky. Hi. It's like, oh, hi, Miss Ashes. I'm Marion Porter. I was 4 grades below you in Albuquerque. Oh, you were? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was friends with your fiance. Hi. Hi. Why? How did they let you get paralyzed? How did they do that? Was it the baby snakes? It was the baby snakes. I fucking hate the baby snakes. I am so sorry.
We hate the baby snakes.
They're actually baby southern leech behears, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, more
They're snakes, honey.
Behir, they're a type of dragon.
I guess they're a little more.
They're not dragons in my heart.
What are dragons if they're big snakes?
They are snake-like
you know what I meant.
draconic creatures.
Don't be too specific now.
I guess most baby snakes don't paralyze you forever, so fair enough.
It's not forever.
I'm glad you're okay at least, ma'am. I mean paralyzed, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, I mean, Charpay's just gonna kind of like she can't gesture, but she's gonna kind of like nod to have Ducky come over. They're gonna whisper a little bit and just like, okay, can I trust you to, take care of them a little bit while I'm away, and hopefully not have them die like with the Mayan and this. Okay, great, thank you. And this is gonna go back and just like, I've got a blessing. Let's go. I think we're not going. We're going to bed. But you know what I mean.
Let's go to bed. Genesis appears right next to Ducky.
Ducky just like falls over really dramatically. It makes a squeaky noise.
No.
Wait. Bennie has conked out already. Like during all this, Bennie has literally just gone laid down.
Does anyone want to say goodbye to Charpay for now? As we depart with our lovely fire genasi.
Good luck,
Charpay. I jump on as a cat her head.
Aww. Thank you. And
Be
I'll see you soon. I
well.
don't know how long this is gonna last, but yeah, see you soon.
Don't come back paralyzed.
I'll try not to.
I was gonna say, I hope you are well soon.
Thank you. I hope you continue to be well and you don't die. I mean, maybe I could leave some things with you guys. The Mask of the Beast, that was a very big help. If one of you wants to borrow it for the time being.
Who would like to take it?
I can take it.
Cool. Mask of the Beast goes to Unknown. Anything else you want to leave behind, Charpay?
I mean, I guess before I do the long rest, I could try one more time with the bird flute for that phoenix.
Sure.
Otherwise, he's not really giving it. It's in the
Sure.
car, but I'm gonna try.
All right. Roll a d20.
Yes. That's a 7. That's just the regular
7.
bird.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, regular little chickadee spawns. So unfortunately, no phoenix for the phoenix scimitar.
Yeah, I have some shrimp. If you need any extra food for the journey.
Shrimp.
And yeah, that'll probably be enough.
Okay. You're going to kind of drop off that bit of your gear, and the alien's gonna go, all right, and is going to start work on a little teleportation circle, and soon enough, him and Charpay are whisked away. Hazel too. It was passed out. All right, and that is going to lead us into a long rest. Let me scroll.
Thrux's favorite.
Thrux loves the long rests. You know who else loves them? Unknown. But actually, before getting to that tonight, I want to talk about Lelee for a minute.
Hold on.
Oh my god, Lelee.
Okay,
Lelee.
we're good. Hello.
And through the dome and such that you guys are encased in, through the rippling kind of glassy and oiliness of the dome, you guys do see the moon kind of shining right through. It's a full moon tonight, not a blood moon, thankfully, that shines down through the windows and into the middle of the tiny hut that you guys are stationed in. Lelee, I've been keeping track, and I don't think you've eaten blood in a few days.
Uh-oh.
No.
And as everyone is kind of getting themselves tucked into bed and such, Bennie's completely out. I'd probably say that Ducky's almost completely out at this point. Thrux is probably tossing and turning a fair bit, but relatively people are getting settled in for the night. And there is this very deep, hungry, just hunger feeling in you. It's a craving, one that you can't really stifle. Yeah, and pretty much the only people who are fully awake at this point. Actually, I'll let you guys decide who is awake, who is asleep.
I think
Ducky's
Triao's
following
sleeping. The
orders.
cat.
All right, Triao is having a little bit of a cat nap. Haha, wink.
I mean, Unknown is probably aware because Unknown.
Yeah, Unknown, you are just kind of buckling in for the night, really. You've gotten yourself stationed and just waiting for it to come and get you. So everyone else is asleep?
Yeah.
Cool. Lelee, you are hungry. And that is going to take over all of your sensibilities. And, being a vampire, you are looking for very potent blood. You're instantly turned off to Bennie's. You don't like the radiance of it. You're not sure if you're feeling Ducky's rubber consistency at the moment. You know, animal blood isn't something that you're really craving. No. Something urging you towards Unknown. Why do Unknown have blood in him?
Why? I mean, I can't stop myself. I'm gonna... Hello.
Basically, you are near bestial. You can't really talk right now. The most you can really do is just bite. So what's up, Lelee?
Well, hello, Unknown. I'd apologize, but I cannot physically do that right now. I'm gonna bite him.
Unknown, you see Lelee shambling over towards you. I just like
Unknown's gonna say, "Hey, what's up?"
Lelee just kind of snarls.
Owen's gonna be positioned in like a almost defensive position because that is not the response they expected. Is everything okay?
I mean, okay, by defensive position, do you mean like your arms are in front of your body?
Yeah, I'm probably
right, yeah.
Which is unfortunately where exposed wire is.
Hello.
All right, Lelee.
Chow down.
Last call to see if anyone wakes up to the sound of these two talking.
Yeah, no,
Listen, you
Thrux
know,
does.
you think
Cool,
you know how
definitely
that's how
does.
I think sometimes?
Following orders, I said I gotta go to bed.
Snoozing. Triao and Ducky snoozing.
I mean, okay, since I'm a cat right now, the senses are heightened, so I'm just
That's
like,
true.
huh?
Yeah, you kind of like put your head up and you see Lelee shambling towards Unknown and Unknown backing up, kind of bonking off the side of the dome as Lelee has completely put them into a corner.
Oh my
alright.
god.
And you go for the arm. Lelee, roll to hit
Alright.
at advantage.
Oh boy,
Can I run
that's,
over and like
that's
kind
not
of
good for
own?
you already because I got a 19.
So that
Oh.
that
Definitely
definitely
hits.
hits.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And you, for those of you who are kind of stirring awake to these noises, you kind of like open your groggy eyes and see as Lelee just straight up pounces on Unknown with like sheer inhuman strength, knocking Unknown to the ground and just driving her fangs directly into Unknown's arm and just starting to suck kind of from it like a vampire would. And there is blood.
Why do Unknown have blood?
I'm gonna pounce on Lelee and just smack her hand. I was like, what are you doing?
You
Okay,
can't stop me.
roll to hit, Trio.
Oh. No, that's a 3.
That's it. Trio, as you kind of like get up from your little sleeping position, you're gonna try and run over and pounce at Lelee. Lelee just like backhands you out of the air and collapses you onto the ground as you kind of curl up a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
Thrux comes up, just walks up and goes, "Yo, everything all right over here?"
I'm just gonna say,
That's
clearly
fucking
not,
hit
help
me.
me!
I don't know what you see. Leelee's currently
Just
just
saying,
being aware, technically.
Thrux still being slightly groggy goes, "What is going on?"
I will say
Bennie
that you guys
snores in the background.
I will say you guys can probably all be awake at this point, but if not, then
Bennie is
awake.
tired.
okay, Bennie.
He's an
Yeah,
old
but
man. He
the
sees
cat
through
get hit
everything.
with the wall.
Yeah.
They hear a cat get hit with the wall, they're like, whatever.
I sleep.
That rolled like a blood on. I actually was kind of wondering about that. Like, are you a little guy in a big robot suit, or like,
Lelee is
full-
just draining the blood from Unknown as you are saying that.
Thrux goes. Thrux says, "Does someone want to pull them apart? Maybe." I can't. I trust me, I can't.
I mean, I'll try. The Ducky is 4'5", and this is a big robot.
Alright, roll
Yeah,
strength at disadvantage.
But which one of us are you trying to pull away?
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
I guess I'm trying to call away Lelee, but
Okay.
Okay.
it's not a
still
good
dis-
start. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
yeah, it's an 8.
An
I'm
8.
not gonna- I
An
got a
8.
5.
With an 8. No, I wasn't having it contested.
Okay.
You're gonna walk up, Ducky, and try and grab Lelee, and Lelee is just gonna back kick you just onto the ground.
that was disrespectful.
Can Thrux
Wow.
try?
Sure.
I have to try. Okay.
Can I help Thrux?
To make it neutral, yeah, but it still has -5.
Yeah, no matter what,
Oh,
I'm still
no.
gonna be a weak little lizard. Okay, okay. Math, that... Damn it! It's 13! It's 13! It's a good roll! I got a good roll!
But it's -5.
No, 13!
Oh no. So that was a 13 -5, so that would be
No, I got an 18. I minus
18.
5.
Oh, it's a 13. Okay. That is enough. You do manage to yank Lelee off of Unknown.
Good job.
There we go.
You pull a muscle in the process. Well, Lelee, you're still hungry.
I'm so sorry, Thrux. next target, I'm just gonna bite him.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh god.
I say I'm sorry. Well, that's a 5. So.
A 5. Thrux, you manage to duck out of the way as Lelee tries to just slam their fangs into you.
I just go, what the hell?
How do you deal with it normally? Don't you got like a blood that's not yours or something?
I mean, she does have a jaw.
No. Get the jar.
Lelee, your focus is back on Unknown, by the way.
Alright.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Okay, remember
I don't know who's got the jar.
Lelee has the jar.
I have the jar. Let's see.
Stealing something out of your house.
That's a 15.
A 15. Yeah. And once again, Lelee is just going to, like, pretty much just going to, like, take a chomp right at, Thrux. Thrux is going to kind of jump right out of the way, and the second that Thrux is kind of out of, like, direct range, Lelee's head just, like, snaps back around. Unknown, you're
like
just getting yourself up off the ground as Lelee, like, closes right back in again and pounces right on top of you.
Why? Why is the roll that blood so appealing? I don't think that's good.
I don't suppose Unknown will try to sub them off.
You can sure try.
Alright.
Can I
would this be?
That would be strength.
Okay.
Can I pounce on Lelee, but as midway, can the fucking transformation of a cat wear off and I go back into a dragon form?
Sure.
Moment.
Unknown,
Wait, that would be 17 to try and sub Lelee off.
17? Unknown,
Yeah.
you kind of, like, shoulder check Lelee right off of you. Some of the blood is kind of trailing down your arm. It's this, like, thick golden color. And as Lelee's stumbling back and kind of trying to make a run for it again, Triao, roll to hit.
That's an 18.
An 18? Check out just
While this is going on, can Thrux go, why do you bleed?
That's a good question. I'd also like to know.
Yeah.
Unknown's just not gonna answer, really.
Just completely ignoring the question. But with an 18, Triao, you're going to just make a cat's pounce upwards. And you are going to slam into Lelee. And right as this is happening, you feel your body begin to crackle and morph right back into its original shape as you just clothesline Lelee right to the ground.
Well, it was that easy.
Well,
Um,
am I knocked
trying to
out or
find her damn
something?
jar.
You are not knocked out, Lelee, if you want to try and, like, last-ditch effort get out. Or bite.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Bite. Well, that's just the 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, Triao's scales are way too thick for that. And your teeth just bonk right off.
I'm gonna try to get her a jar.
Okay. Well, you have one arm, so, how is that?
I'm gonna sit on her.
You sit on Lelee, and, sleight of hand for me at advantage.
Well, that is neutrals it out considering my fucking disadvantage.
Yeah, you're neutral.
That's a 15.
15? Cool. And you manage to just wriggle the jar out from Lelee's, satchel. And, are you just gonna change into blood and just shove it in Lelee's mouth? By the way, as this is happening, the little Violette puppy is just running around, just, like, frantically, just, like, making these weird barking noises. Seemingly not knowing what's happening, but very excited on Lelee's behalf for some reason. And yeah, you were just going to.
Where'd you get that fucking baby from?
And
can't
as this
answer
is,
you.
yeah, unfortunately,
I guess the
Lelee
fawn,
can't
that makes
answer
sense.
this yet. But you're going to take the jar and just shove it directly into Lelee's mouth, and it's just going to start pouring blood, and it starts dribbling down Lelee's just face, completely covering just the floor as well. But you know, eventually it's kind of just like, you know, going down Lelee's throat, and eventually, Lelee, you find your sensibilities coming back to you.
My mouth tastes like copper.
I'm so
That's
bad. Like, oh
what
my
blood
god,
tastes
you-
like.
I know
okay,
that's
are
what
you-
blood tastes like, but it tastes like wrong copper, like not blood.
Ah,
Are you
sorry
yourself?
about that.
Am I? Okay, who else would I be?
Okay. Jeez,
Can you get off of me? You're crushing my
Yeah.
lungs, and I know I don't breathe, but it kind of hurts.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
alright. Trio, you stand up.
Unknown's gonna like get like defensive again as Theo gets up.
It's okay. She's not fucking vicious right now.
What do you mean?
Um,
What? Okay. I know I can't
would
see it,
drink
but I
the
feel
robot's
like you
blood.
all are looking at me right now.
Yeah, you're trying to drink the robot's blood, which is confusing because I don't know how the robot has blood.
He does. They don't have blood. That's.
Oh, well,
okay,
this
you're lying to
motherfucker
me.
does.
It's on the floor. It's real shiny.
I'm gonna look down. That just looks like Bennie's blood, all gold and stuff.
Well,
Well, then why did he go for him and your fucking form?
No, I'm just now learning that I went after them. Okay.
well, you okay, Owen?
I'm fine.
As
I
you
am
say
kind of
this,
wondering. Do you actually need the blood?
Oh no.
As you kind of were saying that, you're fine, Unknown. It's about that time, isn't it? As Unknown says this, kind of the end of their voice trails off, like, I'm fine. Like a shutdown kind of noise. As their body just completely kind of freezes in place, head kind of goes a little slack, and eyes flicker on in this kind of golden-ish glow.
Did I kill them?
They do need the blood.
Lelee, you directly drank from Unknown, and you're feeling, woo, really woozy.
Oh.
And
I
you
don't know.
pass out.
Okay, everyone's conking out. That's.
I got to Lelee and tried to lift her. I was like, "Are you okay?"
Are you touching Lelee?
Yeah, I was like, "Lelee."
Triao passes out.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I'm getting the sense that I shouldn't touch him, but I'm real curious.
The Unknown train tonight is gonna be massive.
Yeah.
God, is there any blood like still on the floor?
Only not Unknown's blood, but just blood from the jar.
Okay, because I want to investigate Owen's blood, but
Oh well, it's
I guess
dripping
it's
from
in
Unknown if you want to investigate it, but not touch it.
Well, I mean, I dip a little finger in him.
You're gonna dip
That's
a
gross.
finger. Ducky passes out.
Like the blood.
Train time.
And the
Goodbye.
Ducky passes out. Triao, you see the not Triao, Thrux, you see this chain of events unfold around you. You're the only one here who knows what this means.
Egg, are you talking? Because we can't hear you. I heard him yell at one point.
Oh no.
Oh, Thrux.
Can you see what's
Yep.
Yeah.
Thrux face palms and touches.
Alright. You're gonna this is the whole party besides Bennie. Holy crap.
Old man.
I actually don't need to move into the other voice chat. Bennie can indeed stay here. And all of you guys, as you guys are kind of losing your consciousness, you feel this, you hear the sound of crackling flames in the distance, and for a second you see kind of this visage of a village on fire. And then you are in this kind of blank, empty, dreamlike terrain. And all of you guys are kind of just hovering in weird, kind of ghostly forms. Thrux, you remember this happening before. The only one who isn't here is Bennie, obviously, but you guys are all kind of floating. Unknown is the only one who seems to be physically tethered to this plane you guys have found yourselves in. I will give you a moment to discuss what is happening before I start narrating.
I look over at everyone. Hi, remember when I kicked Owen and just kind of went down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to
And I
sleep.
wouldn't. I wasn't there.
This was like the time that I drank Wilfred's blood, and then all of a sudden I'm in this like this big ocean-looking thing. This is weird.
Yeah, no, this is not going to be fun.
This is a repeated occurrence.
Huh?
You guys ready to have some opposite of fun? Are you ready to suffer?
I've been
done enough
suffering.
of that. I'm
You know.
I'd rather not, but I guess I'm here.
Yeah, can't undo what we've done.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
I just wanted to taste blood a little bit.
And as this is happening, the scene kind of begins to form itself around you from this kind of rolling mist type substance. And you are going to see as a room kind of takes shape around you guys. It's this strange kind of crypt room. It feels very familiar to those of you who have been into the Temple of Genesis. There are kind of open pulleys and drawers on the wall, and they have parchments kind of attached to them with names that you can't exactly read. They're just kind of, it's almost like they're fuzzy, like they're right out of your line of vision, even if you look directly at them. But in the middle of this room, you see, sitting on top of this large stone tablet, is a very polished, new-looking unknown. And from the ceiling, there are these tubes and wires that are kind of spiraling downwards. It almost looks like a mess of organs in and of itself, and they're all attached kind of to little platelets on Unknown's back. Unknown, you are awake and conscious, and you do see kind of all the floating figures of your friends around you, but they're all kind of just observers to the scene. And you are kind of tethered down, and you do feel this very loud, rhythmic beating inside of your chest and such.
I'm just gonna look up and just kind of say kind of quietly, a lot of people tonight.
Big audience,
Yeah.
big audience. And after a moment of kind of just, like, observing the scene around you, it's almost like how a kid would kind of act at the doctor sitting on top of one of the tables and waiting for the doctor to come in. You're kind of kicking your feet a little bit unconsciously, once again like a kid would. And, I mean, you are feeling rather young right now, young and spry. And after a few moments, the door to the crypt, the stone door, is going to rise up with this old, kind of ragged noise. And with a beam of light from behind him, stepping through is going to be, well, I guess I have to re-describe it for those of you who haven't been into the dream, but a fit-looking Azamaran man with this kind of blue skin, long, dark navy hair, and facial features that look exactly, perfectly like Genesis's in their tiefling form. You guys do get the inclination that this is Genesis Ducky. No clue who this is. As he is going to walk into the room, and the little the door of the crypt is going to slam shut behind him. But in turn, candles are going to alight inside of this room, and he is going to walk forward, rubbing his hands together, and then clapping, and then just going, "How are we feeling?"
I feel something in my chest.
Great. And, well, you're alive. That's real good. That's really, really good. I'm just excited to learn that you can even feel it all. You can feel it beating. That's amazing. And he's just going to kind of laugh to himself and push his hair back a little bit to where you can kind of see the discoloration starting to form around his chest where his heart once was. I think I want to run a few little tests just to, make sure nothing has been tampered with. Though I'm not fully certain on the laws of doing this. I mean, I just made this procedure up just now. Perks of being some of the first humans in existence. Well, Azamar, rather. And he's going to kind of like open up a drawer from underneath and is going to just pull out a dagger. Your arm. Hand it over.
Unknown will put out their arm.
He's going to take the dagger and just drive it right into your arm. And he's going to run it across, clipping some of your wires. It feels like the first time you've ever felt pain. That's kind of how your brain registers it. It's like this foreign shock. It's like when you get punched in the face for the first time, and you're just like almost in shock for a second that this could even happen, that you could even feel something like this. It doesn't even hurt. It's just the sheer what of the situation that's getting to you here. And surely enough, as he draws out the dagger slowly from your arm, there is golden liquid dripping from it. And he's going to collect it inside of his hands, Genesis is. And he's going to kind of take his hands apart, to which you see the small blood has formed into a little kind of ball, a little droplet of it. And he's going to let this droplet hover in the air for a bit and is going to run his hand around it very elegantly and is going to cast Detect Magic. And these celestial runes are going to appear over it. And they're going to kind of shimmer in this golden light. And he's going to go, great. We are linked by blood. How about that? Guess that really does make me a father. Well, more than I already am. This is great. Don't you think?
I guess?
Yeah, you are a fully synthetic being with my heart in you. This is the first time this has happened. You bleed my blood. You are me, yet you are you. I was getting so bored of this vessel. This is perfect development. My mind, it needs to be let out. I can hardly keep it in anymore. Oh, we have to be patient. I mean, you're only the first step. He's just gonna kind of stare at you, just kind of observing any response you might have to all of this.
And the next step is?
Well, those gods showed me hell. They think they can keep my mouth shut as I've borne witness to this shit show? No. Their rules are made to be broken. Soon I'll be free. They won't be able to break me for good if some of my pieces are missing. Even if just a speck of me remains, I will be there to make things better. I'm monologuing again, aren't I? Not having a heart must be messing with my head. But hey, I can't let my childish sensibilities keep me from what needs to be done. Besides, as you were asking, I actually have some more projects planned. Well, I guess if we're calling you my, well, child, then you'll be getting some siblings, all bearing my flesh and blood. Tomorrow I'll be discussing with the doctor about what to do with the little one. For now, you should rest up. And he's gonna kind of pat you on the head a little bit, and is going to snap his fingers, and those kind of tubes are going to release from your back and let you begin to move again. And he's going to go, come now, you're making dinner, and is going to lead you out of the room. To which the scene going to change around you. I will give you guys a moment to discuss before the scene fully changes.
Oh, okay.
Who was that?
Yeah, I've also got to ask who was that, because all I saw was color.
So that was who appears to be Genesis.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know who that is.
Oh God. So
Yeah, boss?
that was part of a puzzle. I'll put it that way.
And that is all you can put for now. As the scene around you guys begins to shift, and you guys are still kind of floating around the scene, but this time you're all hidden underneath a little cloche, underneath a table. Unknown, you are the only one physically in this scene. And you find yourself watching out of a little divot within the cloth. The rest of you guys can kind of peek your heads out and such and not be seen, considering you're all kind of spectral in your figures. But you're in this kind of mountainous home, this long kind of circular mountain with a circular drop that leads directly down to, you're not really sure what's down there, really. But you're in this kind of kitchen area. It's a very open, kind of rounded mountain home. And there is one kind of door, and through it you can see movement. It is the front, it is not the front entrance, but rather the entrance between one room to another. Seemingly you are in the dining room, and that leads to the kitchen. And in a glimmering splendor of light, you guys see someone ascending from the open mountaintop in a just a glimmering radiance and such. It almost looks like, well, Bennie's radiant soul. Bennie, could you unmute for me?
Mm-hmm.
A very young purple Aasimar man is going to descend into this mountainous home, wings shimmering from his back as Bennie, a very young Bennie, is going to touch down onto the ground. And you guys see, kind of walking out from the kitchen, is Genesis, dressed in much fancier apparel than the last memory. And, Unknown, you remember him casting a spell on himself. Disguise Self, he called it. And right now, Genesis is fully Aasimar, no trace of discoloration anywhere, but you know deep down what hides under that spell. And Bennie, as you are going to touch down, dressed in long, flowing white robes, like that of a true angel. There's a little bit of gold dribbling down from your nose like a nosebleed. And he is just going to walk over to you and just go, Exodus.
Jen!
Oh, hello. And he is going to walk over and is going to look you over and is going to kind of cup your cheeks and then just going to go, and is going to reach into his breast pocket, pull out a handkerchief, wipe some of the golden blood from your nose. Did someone manage to make you bleed? That's a first. Wine?
Oh, please.
Genesis is gonna walk over to the table where you guys are hiding under. His gaze meets your eyes for a second, Unknown, as he is going to kind of move his foot to make the cloth cover you a little bit more. And he's going to grab the wine glass and gonna pour some in and hand some red wine over to Bennie. So...
Bennie's just gonna...
Oh, what are you saying?
He just cups the glass and has this nice bright smile on his face.
He's gonna, Jen's gonna lean back against the wall and is gonna take a sip of his own. So I heard from a little birdie that a certain angel of death showed up in the north. And now that war's been called off, what have you been up to, my love?
Well, you know, since we've been doing all of this, I thought it'd be best to go and start doing my best to do some good, you know? I don't want to... I hope...
No. I like that about you, that you're willing to go and put up with these, the scandals that mortals put on. He's gonna take another swig. But you know it's getting dangerous out there. They're creating weapons of even worse destruction out there. Bows and arrows. I've heard the crossbow is being invented somewhere, something like that. Some tinkerer up down at the west.
Ooh. A type of bow that fires with its own set tensile strength?
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. It's exciting, isn't it? Like, look at everything that's being created, and...
He's gonna pinch his brow and just go, look, Exodus, it's... I think it's excellent, too. I mean, development has never been greater. For a second, his gaze once again meets Owen under the table. Bennie, you don't end up following his vision. But You know, they're just out there, using it for war and bloodshed. It would be so much better if we could have those innovations, but have someone else in charge. He kind of winks.
Someone... Bennie looks a little...
Look.
And then... Oh?
I'm not saying anything set in stone, but I've been thinking about it, and I don't like the way that the mortals are roaming around these plains and just causing warfare and devastation, and of course we know the Celestials are gonna do jack shit about it. I'm just saying, we could clean up some of this mess like you did today, and maybe if we could let it be born anew, then we could, see over these developments, make sure they're not being used for anything, destructive.
Well, yeah, you're always so considerate. I think that would be a good idea. We are going to be helping them, right?
Yes, of course. Look, the wars out there help nobody. And I, frankly, am kind of sick of it. Aren't you? I mean, you got yourself bleeding today. I don't think a mortal's done that to you before, have they?
Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was worth it.
Yes,
and
but
because...
Look, how many bodies were in that battlefield? I heard it was a massacre down there.
There was a lot.
These
Did I make a mistake?
No, never. Never. You did the right thing. What I'm saying is we expand this operation. You stopped that war down there, and we have enough power and respect to bring a stop to all of this. You know? And we could just, take control. Not in a malicious way, of course, just to stop these foolish wars and conflicts down in the north and the south and, well, everywhere. Pretty much the only place I've seen as a safe haven has been, well, that old island of elves out there. And here. And that's because they have good people watching over them like you and I.
Well, I guess we have been doing a good job. Yeah. Are you sure that it'll be good for them?
Yes,
for us to...
Look, it'll be fine. It's bad that they're out there executing themselves like a bunch of wild animals. We're not animals, Exodus. We are so much more than that. And I think that us two could be, a little bit more. We're both a little special, of course, so, why not put that to good use?
You're right. You're right, Jen. I'm sorry. I don't know why I ever doubted you.
No. It's alright. He's gonna walk over and, you guys kind of watching from underneath this table are going to see these two share a single kiss. And you wake up. All of you. Besides Bennie, who is asleep.
Bennie is just snoozing, snoozing.
As is Genesis.
I'm just gonna slightly blur with it. Like, you really did
I
suck.
forgot Genesis is here. I don't think Becky's even noticed that Genesis is here. I think they got them confused with Elian.
I don't like what that was.
I still don't know who that was.
Okay. First
Genesis.
off,
Jen.
They got married?
hey, Owen, do you want to explain what this was that they saw? And, like, how this works?
Yeah, so Owen will now explain to the group, except for Bennie, who's asleep, their curse.
Every night they receive 2 visions. It is unclear if they are true or false.
I feel like this could be considering this man was me.
That was pretty realistic. And
So
for
I
being a robot and gods and whatnot.
So I don't know what's true and what's not true. I do know, though, there is something in my chest compartment here that beats. I think that explains the blood.
Yeah.
By the way,
what did I miss?
Yeah. What did I miss? Genesis also sits up.
I...
Why is it two of you? I did not even notice who you were.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Wait,
Jen,
huh?
Huh?
Benny's just gonna stare for a second and be like, oh.
Genesis, they're looking away from one another.
thank you for that, Genesis.
You
Okay, I'm putting some dots together. I'm connecting the dots.
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
Welcome to the
Why
Cursed
is he
Ones.
here?
What?
So
Yeah,
it's like
I guess I
It-
could have expected this, but I didn't give any
it's
that
like,
far.
and Lily's gonna point at the little Beulah puppy and go, "It's like that. He just keeps following us around like a
Ah,
puppy."
The
that
Violet
makes
puppy
a lot of
is
sense.
gonna wag its
Where'd he
tail.
come from? Where did you find that guy?
Desert.
We got
Temple.
temple.
We found
Yeah.
him at the temple.
Temple? Yeah, I guess that's where you find him.
Oh yeah, and he
Ah.
mimics people. So if you get close
Ah,
enough to
okay.
him, there's another one of you.
For the
Oh,
record,
okay.
Thrux is off away thinking just like I am right now.
Thinking.
All
well-
Triao think is they really did fuck though.
Maybe.
Benny, you're just like so
Or what?
confused.
Benny's like looking at them like,
Uh,
you guys look startled. Are you okay?
A little bit. Yeah, actually, it's just the puppy started whining. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
No, baby.
I'll go make some coffee.
I think it's still the middle of the night.
Can I?
It is.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the middle of the night. I think it's time to go back to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got him. I mean,
By
we
the
got
way,
him Lenovo, right?
Elian, heavy sleeper as always, has transported back in the middle of the night and is passed out. So you guys are you guys heading back to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue pretending that the Violet was the problem.
You're just not gonna tell Benny, okay.
That's not
tell
good.
him
That's
more.
not my point. I just got here.
Do you want to roll
that's my thing,
deception?
You know what? Owen will go up to Benny.
I mean, sure, I'll roll deception.
Alright, you'll roll deception. Unknown, you are gonna walk over to Benny.
Am I gonna
Yeah.
roll
That's
against
a
the
9.
deception?
The deception's a flat roll. I'll
Okay.
mentally stack the DC. What'd you get for deception?
9.
9 does not get through you, Benny. You can tell
Yeah.
that Ducky's lying to you.
Benny just kind of squints and is like, huh.
Yeah,
Really?
Violet's, am I right?
Don't call him a problem. He is perfect the way he is, and Lily's gonna pick up the Beulah. He's
It's true.
Benny's
He's a-
just
he's a
kinda-
baby,
kinda-
though. All babies are kind of problems.
Benny's just kind of
Wow.
gonna squint at them and be like, really?
So
You're acting
Owen
like
will-
you're acting like you
Go ahead.
pissed the bed, kid.
Yeah, you're kind of obviously
mean-
lying there, kiddo.
I mean, if you want to take it that way, I
dude,
apparently ate Owen's arm, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ate Owen's. You ate Owen's arm.
Not
What
entirely.
did I?
Yeah,
How long was I
Oh,
out?
not entirely. Wait,
not entirely.
you ate. What?
You ate
I-
Owen's
okay,
arm?
No, apparently I went kind of. It starts with an F. I don't remember what the word
Feral?
was. Yeah, and I kind of just bit everyone.
What the? Benny pauses before swearing and looks at the kid. Frick!
I don't know.
Next to you, Genesis will drop the actual swear. if you wanted to.
Fucking go.
You can probably
I don't
swear in front of the
know.
Violet. He doesn't understand language.
Yeah, and
Oh my god, you guys are fucking Beulah.
all of us are adults, anyways.
Oh, is that why you
Yeah.
guys are up then? Lelee went feral in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
I can't believe it, but I actually
Like
I drank blood from Owen, and I don't know if I like that.
Owen has blood?
Yeah, apparently.
Eh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna point
Maybe
to the
it's more
stuff
like
on the
lighter fluid or
floor.
something.
What
There is
color
a
is
big-
the blood?
There's a
That
puddle. The puddle of blood on the floor is a large red puddle from the beaker, the jar. But there is a little bit of golden blood dripping from unknown that you can see.
It looked
Benny
like
squints.
yours. Looked like yours. But it didn't make me high, it just made me pass out.
That means you had too much.
Well, okay, excuse me. I don't really drink alcohol. I don't have blood, so I don't get drunk. Excuse me for not knowing.
Whoa, kiddo. No need to throw a tantrum, bud.
There's not a paper, but hold on, there's an ambulance outside.
That's just me.
That's just the fog spirits.
No.
Thrux says that's without thinking. Well, technically, it made all of us pass out. But
You
kinda. Nothing.
You know what? What happened? I'm serious. This is all over the table. This is all over
hide
the
this
board.
stuff from us.
Like seriously.
Look, we're all family
Great
here.
unknown.
Why are we
Okay,
hiding
well,
secrets from one another?
I just met you folks. I don't think I'm qualified here. This is above my grade.
But sometimes families gotta keep secrets. Like, I don't know. Maybe I
just
did
look at
someone.
unknown.
Okay, I can explain.
Oh.
Every night, I get two visions. One at the past and one at the future, and I don't.
Well,
and they're not always
either or. It's sometimes past, sometimes future. It's not.
Oh, sorry.
It's not one too.
Sorry. It's sometimes the past, sometimes it's the future, and I don't know if it's true or not. And when people touch me or apparently drink my blood, they get transported, or they are in the vision, and that's what happened. Everyone touched or drank my blood.
What?
I didn't drink it. I touched it. I wanted to drink it. I passed out.
Okay.
That's not better.
What do you expect from me? I got 100
Better.
I was
better.
and then I went again.
Oh my god. So you all saw a vision, and that's why you're so startled.
Yes.
Yes, it was just the contents.
What happened?
Okay, so you might want to sit down.
You're
not already.
They are already sitting down.
Okay.
You might want to double sit down.
Betty
lay
stands
down
and then
for it.
sits down again.
All
I
right,
want to
Genesis
lay down.
copies
I'll
this.
tell you that much.
The vision, you were in my vision.
Yeah, and you were being all lovey-dovey with Genesis, and it was weird.
Betty just cringes a little bit.
So does Genesis.
Yeah. They were
Points.
referring to you as Exodus, I should tell you.
Oh, and that's when the stress comes in. Benny just it's like a switch flips in his brain and it's just panic mode. Betty just looks upset. Like that name, like the headache, everything. Like he's just like he starts to lose focus a bit.
Yeah, very startled.
Should we be
very
saying
much.
this while
Very
should we be
much
saying this while Jennifer
startled.
is just sitting right there?
Well,
Really hoping you
Genocide!
Jennifer.
well, here's the thing.
I feel-
Those black people over here
Look,
can't really think for themselves at the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Genesis does not seem in a state where I am super worried about them hearing about stuff, but
Yeah.
it is something
Okay.
to keep in mind.
Also, we can't like put him in a corner or something because then he'll just mirror the person who knows about it.
While this is happening, by the way, both
Fair
Benny
enough.
and Genesis kind of in tandem are like head in hands and such, seemingly just trying to process this all.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
mean, if
try
it makes-
to? Because you know how it mirrors like the person beside them. Can I scoot Genesis away?
Sure, you can just grab Genesis and like scooch him away.
Get on over here.
Alright, they shift into a Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I will say, when next to Benny, completely the same looking Azamar as from the vision.
Fun.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I want to pat Benny's back. It's all right, buddy.
I what?
If it makes
I
you
was-
feel any better, I don't think we saw most of the lovey-dovey stuff, or at least I didn't.
Just
What?
a regular candlelit romantic dinner. I guess you wouldn't have a dinner. It was just wine.
You did kiss.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what Trio's
yeah.
voice says.
I saw the colors
no.
go together, so.
He's gonna glare at Genesis really quickly.
He doesn't glare back. He just he's just giving like the same exact look Trio is right now.
He's trying not to smirk because of the kiss comment.
Trying not to smirk.
Thrux says, there is more I could say, but I don't want this to overwhelm you.
I don't even remember any of that. That's the issue. Like, you said there's a possibility they can't be true, right?
Yeah,
Fuck,
but I also there's a chance that it is true.
I know.
Also, Benny, don't you have like blocked memories?
Yeah, I suppose. Why him? He's just gonna put his head in his hands again. Just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
Thrux physically pats himself on the back for being so helpful in quotation marks.
Benny, as your voice does raise, as you guys here in the corner. What's up? Hello. Good morning.
It's the middle of the night.
Okay.
Sorry to wake you up, Elliot.
He goes back to bed.
Well, I mean, he knows his place. Go back to bed.
Alright.
I think the best thing to do is just to sleep on it.
You said I kissed him?
Yeah.
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 What was that?
Yeah.
But
It was kissing him. Do it outside of the hut, please.
Benny kissed
No.
somebody.
Who did they kiss?
uh,
Okay, congratulations.
thank you.
Good night, Elian. Make us sleep.
I just say, no, we have now been told we cannot do romance inside the hut.
I don't like
you start doing that
romance.
inside the hut, I'll punch you.
What? Ew!
I'll bite you again.
Ew! Ew!
And this
Ew!
time it'll be on
fighting in the
purpose.
hut. No fighting in the hut.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not going to kiss Genesis.
Darling, I know you're half asleep, but am I able to kiss you?
I mean, I
Wait,
guess
what?
you
What'd you
either-
It's talking to Aaron, even though he's half asleep.
What?
Can I kiss you?
What?
I mean, okay, Jets. I think there's three possibilities here. Either you never kissed him at all, you kissed him in the past, or you're gonna kiss him in the future. So I guess get ready for any one of those.
What? Oh my god.
Elliot is just gonna cast silence around himself.
Understandable.
He's trying to
There's any
sleep.
kissing in the hut. There ain't kissing in the hut. I'm gonna take you out back for an improvised sparring match, except none of you get weapons.
I'm just trying to review the options. I'm trying to help.
The only
Well, here's
kissing
the
in this hut is gonna be kissing my ass. I'm going to bed.
Oh, well.
No!
I mean, he might. We didn't see
I
that.
don't think you
No.
would.
How do you kiss your ass?
All of you, sleep now. Bye. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Dad.
That's third day ever.
Benny looks over and he wants to look mad, but being called dad is so endearing. He has this almost heartwarmed look on his face, and he just kind of lays back down.
Aw. I'm bullying
God.
you, but thank you.
God,
Good night,
okay. Are you guys just gonna sleep through the rest of the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, exhaustion cleared. And you guys wake up bright and early.
Okay,
Yeah.
Am I gonna get my new stats now by any chance?
Oh yes, I almost forgot. Okay, that is going to be. What are the stats and the stats and the stats? Ooh, that is
Oh, no.
charisma, and intelligence.
Oh god, damn it!
Don't be in this stupid club.
Do you want to be stupid and very, very fabulous, or the ugliest bitch in the world?
Very.
And very smart.
It's a good one. I'm gonna be hella vapid, but I'm gonna be handsome.
That's what you said.
Hot Thrux summer. Oh, this is awful. Okay. Why can't I hear anyone? Did my everything just crash? My Discord crashed. Do. Twitch chat. It is just me and you now. Or maybe not. It'll be. You never know what's gonna happen to one set of headphones. Hey!
What? It's been so hot lately.
For the record, I've been.
Can I hear you guys? Okay, we're good. I got you guys working.
Yeah!
Yay!
You're turned up very loud though, so for people at home, they just got their ears blasted. Okay.
Yeah, I'm loud.
Okay, we're good. Where the hell were we?
Morning. Maybe.
Morning.
Yeah, the morning after all the chaos.
Cool, the morning
Yeah.
after a very chaotic night. And let me just quickly, because everything got shut down. Of course it all got shut down. This is just great, guys. How are we feeling?
Fantastic.
I'm feeling interesting.
I'm actually feeling fine in every regard. I don't feel like I've been wound down due to the thought, which is a great thing.
Whoa.
I'm very confused by what's going on in the game. Oh,
Same.
Whoa.
So am I, don't worry. And you guys awake with a start. Not really a start you would have exactly hoped for, though. As you guys hear the beginning kind of notes beginning to trickle over and begin to play over in the surroundings, ones you've heard the previous night before. And looking out through the remains of Elian's home, you guys can kind of see over the vast waste that was once the town of Blackpool. You remember being here when it was bustling when you first showed up in Wolvenshire. Even you, Ducky, had experienced it right before it was caught ablaze, and it was so colorful. It was just there. And now it's gone. And you're not really sure how to feel about that, but there's no real time to mourn what was lost, as there's footsteps on the outside of this little hut you guys are kept in. Very soft pitter-patters, like the padding of a fox. As you see, watching over all of these fox spirits that begin to trail through the town, pulling out the burnt corpses, and even taking the little materials that they were fused with, and they're piling them towards a large cart, where a single fox spirit kind of stands over them all, not saying anything, but with very gentle, flowy hand gestures is going to move them around the surroundings, just ordering them to certain places, seemingly knowing exactly where each of the bodies are. You're kind of looking out, almost expecting them to find maybe more than you originally encountered. And they do. They rummage through some. And after a while, you even see them reach down underneath one of the bridges, and they pull out by the scruff of the neck Button and Needle, those two merchants, who are very much alive, but they're dropped right onto the cart. As the town is cleaned for good, there is not a single soul left in the village. There's even a fox spirit that steps through the rest of Elian's home, but you're lucky that it doesn't have a way to get into the hut. And after a small escapade of cleaning up the town, the spirits slowly begin to leave in a single file line, with the gentle petering music box noise slowly joining the wind. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm making sure nobody gets out of this hut. You stay in here.
Well,
Oh.
I'm
That's
not going out
unfortunate.
there.
That's unfortunate.
There they all
You
go.
wait till it's all
Fine.
over. Are you? Question.
Yeah.
Ducky. You ever been to Wildenshire
yeah.
before?
Yeah, I've been here a few months.
All right. So you know what happened. You know why this happened, right? Or
Yeah.
what those things are.
Yeah, I know.
Just had to make sure.
Yeah.
Was,
I mean,
was one of those things alive?
I'd say it's
2.
Ooh.
I think. I couldn't see them very well, but
yeah, it was 2.
Glad we have the
they're
hut, I
taking.
guess.
They're taking kids, I think. Which it's all happening again, which is not ever something I thought I'd say.
You know, I'm just now really worried that it's a pecan.
Oh yeah,
what?
it's kind of been.
Wait. I was not. I mean, I wasn't looking because I don't want to see that. It took living kid. It's the whole point of it is that it takes dead things, right?
Oh
Yeah,
Why would
that's
yeah.
what Hazel had said about it.
Do I
they're
know
close
anything
to death.
extra, or do I just know?
You
that
know
it
what
takes
you've
dead people?
you know what you've seen. It takes the dead, it cleans out the
Okay.
living spaces, and
Wanted
yeah.
to make sure.
What if they're close to death?
I don't know.
I know that doesn't make it any better, but
That means they're still alive and shouldn't be taken. Why would it take? That's.
mind
I
control.
mean, okay, kind of a lot is already wrong, but that's additionally wrong.
one of those that looked like one of them was almost in the lead. He had something in his hand, I couldn't make it out. Do you guys wanna roll me kind of a perception to see if you guys did see what was in the leader's hand?
Yeah.
I don't think I was looking.
Okay, if you weren't looking.
Benny wasn't
Oh.
looking either, so
I-
he's
okay.
not gonna.
I didn't get much of a good roll anyways, so I'm gonna miss.
And then
Okay, put them in rolls for me.
you said perception, right?
Perception, yes. You do have minus intelligence now. I feel like it's a wisdom ability, but if
It
not,
is a wisdom.
okay, cool.
It makes it.
Wow. He's so good.
Dirty 20. Okay. With an 18 and dirty 20, you guys did see what. Oh, by the way, Ellie got an 8. Thank you, Elliot.
Oh.
Always a pleasure. With a dirty 20 and an 18, you guys did see what was in the leader's hand. And it was this kind of long, winding staff, a quarter staff. That was a shimmering golden color. Thrux, you have yet to have an encounter with such objects, but Triao, you've been on this journey. You sure do know what the artifacts look like.
Oh my god, I heard building and I was like, fuck this place.
I've heard of those.
It's gonna relay back, it's like, it got a fucking artifact in the hand.
Are you kidding?
What?
Yeah, it looked
Oh, well, I
more like
heard
a
about
quarter staff,
those.
but it was pretty golden, and you know what the artifacts look like? Pretty golden.
Is that why it was... Is that why it was so...
Is that good news? Is it
don't...
good news? Because you want those, right?
I mean, it's bad news if you're holding it.
It's bad news that they have it.
I mean, you know who has it, though. You can take it from them, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe
They're
not.
already...
We should get
Maybe not, now that I think about it.
They're already gone.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe we can get them next time.
Next time? Like, at another tragedy? At another bloodbath and massacre?
That's not what I meant.
Wait for a next
I mean, it is Wolvenshire. There's kind of a lot of bloodbaths and massacres.
I'm not
Thrux.
staying around to see one.
Thrux. Can you...
Yeah.
You feel something, arcane in your pocket. Specifically the map that was given to you by one.
Yeah, so I'll take that out of my pocket and take a look-see.
The number 3 has been replaced with the number 2. It's a countdown.
Oh.
Hey, that's bad news.
What?
What's the bad news?
It's 2 now.
What is?
It's 2 in the afternoon, man, did I oversleep.
No. I show the map.
That was,
That was 3 yesterday.
Oh.
Oh.
That can't be good that it's ticking down.
Well, what's it ticking down to? Where are you trying to go?
I don't know.
On the map, I will say once again, there are 2 places with red X's over them, Spring Bay and Sharks Harbor.
Okay.
Oh.
Did Blackpool have an X over it?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Okay, maybe we need to go to those locations. And apparently fast.
It's a question of
Something
what...
like that.
It's a question of what we want to do from here, because... Well, we still have questions about Adrian, but there's also the 2... We have to figure out what to do.
I mean, if we're counting down right now, maybe we should just get straight to the point. Although I don't know what the point is. That's up to you folks.
Well, I mean, should we go after the people who caused it or the people who are cleaning it up? Because if I forgot what they're called. It starts with an H. If they are involved, do you
Hellbrands.
think... Thank you.
I have a theory.
Oh, quick.
Yeah?
What?
Sorry, I
what's
didn't
your
mean to
theory?
interrupt you.
No,
No,
of
go
course.
ahead, go ahead.
You said this is unlike the Hellbrands. This is not
Yes.
something that they would do.
Very out of character for them, especially out of character for Adrian.
But after these things happen, those spirit things show up.
Yes, the fox spirits.
What if they're trying to lure them out?
The
Very not good way of doing.
Yeah, it could be the case, but doing a massacre just to lure out the fox spirits?
And
I know it sounds
would be
twisted.
very functional.
I know it sounds twisted, but during war, one of the hardest decisions to make is to sacrifice a certain group for a much larger one. I'm just putting it on the table that might be what they're doing.
This isn't a group to be sacrificed. These are civilians. Normal human beings with lives and merchants and my neighbors, my friends. I knew these people. This isn't...
I never said it was okay.
Adrian knew these people, and this doesn't happen. This is not anything that they would do. This is guild territory, not... Hellbrand's a guild too, but this is Athelard territory. It can't be Adrian. No, they're not like this. They're not like this, okay?
I mean, it's happened before.
What?
I know I don't talk about where I came from much, but I don't go home because there is no home for me to get back to, because when I was younger, a group of, not younger, I guess it was, 20 years ago maybe? Not too long ago. Not exactly 20, I don't remember.
I think it was about 2 years ago. Because you
2?
left directly after.
Yeah, forgot how to count. It's about 2 years ago. I lived southeast, down that area. I left because a group of orcs, or mainly orcs, ravaged the place. It was destroyed completely. Nobody was left.
Don't tell me you're insinuating what I think you're insinuating.
I don't know what insinuating means, but I mean, I'm saying that there's a connection that I don't like.
You think that Adrian did that?
It might not be
No,
Adrian.
They, you know how they took the kids, Button and Needle, and they were still alive.
Yeah.
The fox back at home. That happened.
Yeah.
A lot, kind of. Since I was a kid, the first person to go missing was one of my best friends. We were playing hide and seek, and I couldn't find her, and I never did. And then people kept going missing, and then everyone died. But it feels like a pattern, but it doesn't make sense as a pattern.
Just kids going missing, orcs burning down villages, burning down villages as a whole.
Yeah.
And then the fox spirits show up.
Which is another thing. Because I grew up in a monastery and we worshipped Varilla, the goddess. You know, the foxes, and apparently misfortune. We thought it was protection, I guess.
I guess the question remains then, where do we go from here? There's a lot of threads to tie up.
Well, we have a lead. Adrian.
Yes, but we have a countdown.
You know what Adrian might be? Maybe they're in one of those market towns. Who knows?
The Hellbrand's base is rather close to here, actually. It's in the Crimson Bureau, just up north. So, I'll
if it's
follow your guys' lead. I don't think it was Adrian. But I can't refute with the fact that Adrian is our biggest suspect, and also our best lead.
Well, if it's closer than Sharksab and whatnot, maybe we should just go and hit it, see what's up. You know, maybe it's nothing, but gotta tie up all our ends.
Yeah.
I will. I mean, that sounds okay with me. I'm worried about what will happen if that counter hits 0 before we. I mean, we don't even know why we'd be going to those towns, though, do we?
It was, if I remember correctly, it was that he was giving. One was giving us an advantage.
Leg up on the competition, I think you said, and something about an eye for an eye.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Bad tiefling.
Big bad guild leader.
Bad tiefling.
Bad tiefling.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Continue.
And so I don't know what that means. What would happen if we don't have a quote-unquote leg up?
I don't know.
Then the playing field is no longer evened. It'll be against us.
We can go after the Hellbrand after the countdown. But the countdown is ticking right now. I don't know.
Gonna go after towns, is that why?
I don't know. Hell knows I don't want to go to Shark's Harbor, but what if something's there that we'll need? And we do not get that. What if this is related to this? We don't even know if this could be related.
Right now, there's just a lot of threads that need connecting.
There are.
There's the Fox Spirits, there's the map, there's the Guild of Ethelar, there's the Hellbrands, and everything. Oh, Wolvenshire's a lot.
That's why I left.
At the end of the day, whatever we decide, obviously, I'll come. I think it's important for us to remember that there is a lot going on, and just because we be going towards what's the quickest isn't necessarily the right answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
I agree.
So
I think
Look at
continue.
it from.
Unknown. What were you saying? You? Your thoughts?
I think maybe we should go towards the counter. I've got this feeling that we don't want to know what happens if it runs out.
I agree. We should go towards the avenue of least lives lost.
Yeah.
The real question is there are two Xbox here. Should we prioritize one over the other, or which one are we feeling here? I know that Shark's Harbor is your home, correct, Thrux?
Correct, if you can call it a home.
And Spring Bay is Hazel's.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we feeling here?
I mean, we'd have a leg up in Thrux Harbor if Thrux knows the layout.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah.
But I feel, hasn't this group also been to Spring Bay? At least some of you have.
Yeah. Went on a boating trip out there. Whaling trip, I mean.
We would have a leg up in both scenarios, so it's a real... it's tough decisions, group.
Definitely a toss-up.
Which one would be the fastest to get to?
They're about equidistant. If you're looking at the map, I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Spring Bay, we either go around or go across the little area of water over there. Shark's Harbor is it's through the wastes, I think, which I don't know if we want to deal with that.
I mean, yeah. How are we getting where we're going? I mean, Alien, you did that little teleportation thing. But can you do that like anywhere, or is it got to be between places you know?
Has to be between places I have visited personally. So, unfortunately, I have been to neither.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're supposed to be getting there then. I mean, we got a baby Bulette. Unless he grows up in one day, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, I think the only other animal we have is I don't think it's very much of a good omen, so I don't want to bring her out.
Yeah.
Well, we could just hoof
Personally,
it.
I think
guess that might be the best option.
Personally, I think I'd on a personal note, I'd rather go to Spring Bay. However, if you guys want to go to Shark's Harbor, I might be able to guide us a bit there. Not that I know the noble not that but I will let someone else in the group make the final call.
I mean, for the route to Shark's Harbor, we've got the waste. We could go through the village. Then there's the Serpent's Flat and
places we have been there before.
Yeah, and we've dealt with them, so it's easier to kind of maneuver. We probably won't get bitten by a snake this time. Or, I mean, a dragon. A draconic.
Thank you. Draconic snake, like it's a leech behir.
That's too many words for me to remember. I'm sorry.
Is there a river here?
A river
between Blackpool and I guess the Berry Village. That's what it says.
There is a little waterway that goes through the village. Yes.
That's. Can we just float down the river? That's kind of cute.
Like a lazy river.
Make the time pass, or maybe.
Probably more convenient than hoofing it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Assuming there's nothing else in the river, which
we'd know our way
it's
down there.
I wouldn't convince myself of that. I guess I'm assuming it's going in a direction that I don't know which way it's flowing.
What's our final call here? Let's just get it out on the table.
I do not know.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Votes. Okay? Majority wins.
Democracy.
Thrux, what's your vote?
I think this is above my pay grade.
I vote for Spring. I vote for Spring Bay.
Bennie?
I'm with Thrux.
Spring Bay, Charpay. Wait, Charpay's not here.
I get a vote. I mean,
absolutely.
Just
you're traveling with us.
Convenient. Oh wow. Oh, that's nice of you. So I mean, I'm assuming the river is going that way. I guess I'd say the Sharks Harbor, but it really does not matter to me.
Okay, 2 for Spring Bay, 1 for Sharks Harbor. Lelee?
I hate to split the map, but Sharks Harbor is easier to get to because we know the terrain and all that fun stuff. So I'm for Sharks Harbor.
Unknown?
I think I'm also gonna go for Thrux Harbor.
Triao.
I'm thinking of Spring Bay, since if Klaus could still be alive with Pekin, don't you think they would go to the home of Hazel?
So we're tied.
Oh.
I guess there's gonna have to be a tie break. And Alien is going to look over to the sleeping form of Wilfred. Well, we're gonna end this session off here.
This is so hard.
Pressuring the bird.
If you had to choose, it's a tie. It's up to Wilfred. Wake up. So, lots of stuff is happening, isn't there? The threads are being connected. The lines, the theories. Let's do some closing remarks. I'm first in line. Me, CC2. As the second CC, I will speak on behalf of Charpay. Girl, help. Hugo and Nova have forced me to watch a production. Girl, help. They are showing me a weird reenactment of how corn is cultivated. Girl, help.
That's okay. I grew up in Albuquerque. It is what it is.
Fair enough. They are trying to entertain Charpay. I can't think. Egg. Closing remark.
Well, there was fire. Yep, that's it.
Yep. So much happened this session. Burning villages, Genesis, hearts and such. There was Fox spirits. Puppy. Crime. Closing remark.
I did not kiss Genesis. Stop macking on the gods.
Objection. You did.
You failed.
Objection. Bennie, we have possible confirmation. Bennie. Bennie fucking cares God.
How do I plead? Unsure.
CC, closing remark.
There's a lot of problems, but also saying this, Ducky has been my backup character for a while now, and I'm so glad I get to play them without the caveat of Charpay being dead. So,
yeah,
Ducky.
This is just Cornelius too.
It is.
Yeah. We have a water genasi from Albuquerque who is very theatric. They got vibes, man. But I love Ducky. I love Ducky so much.
Curse, we just haven't gotten into it yet.
Oh yeah, I want to make a note for those of you in this party who might not have seen Twitch chat. Their curse is listed as perpetual crime.
What?
What does that mean?
It means perpetual crime. Kiki, what's your closing remark?
There's an ominous banging in my whatever.
That's me.
My first
Spirit.
remark. My first remark is I've connected the dots. You haven't connected anything. I've connected them. And then also puppy.
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 You've adopted a puppy. Snorp. What's your mark?
Everyone know, well, except for Benny, now knows Unknown's poor night sleeps. That are sleeps, but still.
Benny
Then he'd be
technically
like,
does
I
know.
unsee.
Well, Benny
also
knows
knows
about them, but Benny does not know how
Wait,
they
wait,
are.
Charpay doesn't know.
Good point, good point.
When Charpay's gonna come back to the party and just like a long rest is gonna happen and everyone's just gonna like be touching Owen and Charpay's just gonna go like, what? What?
What are you doing? Where are you going?
The emotional
We're holding his
support
hand.
Party.
Owen family.
Charpay can't even touch Owen. She'll fucking disintegrate him.
I can't.
Ooh. Charpay
Just-
is not allowed.
Hold on, let me just like bite them again,
Yeah,
and then you
just
can
touch
just
the black.
smack me.
Hazel can't
Technically,
touch unknown either.
Oh.
technically, they can touch
That's
someone
true.
else who's touched unknown
True.
though.
It is a conga
true.
line type scenario.
What
What type of a
Tongue
power?
of
What
pain.
type of a power move would it be to just like have a fight at midnight? Owen goes completely out of it, and the enemy's just like, "What are you doing? Standing there in front of me, not even gonna fight back? I'll get you for this!" And they just smack it, and whoops, Owen's trauma.
Oops, all trauma.
I hope that happens. That would be good.
Well, there were certainly some technical issues. I'm gonna have to edit this one together, but thanks for showing up to another episode of the Cursed Ones. Wow.
Wait,
I w-
wait.
There's the one.
Yeah.
Did you give closing remarks, Eon?
Oh, technically, I guess that was it. But
Oh.
the other one would be my man really fucked a god.
Oh yeah. Finally, confirmation.
Marriage counseling.
It really is marriage canceling. I would say tune in next week, but tune in the week after. Maybe tune in some mysterious interval of time for more Cursed Ones. Wow. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.